Okay, you guys can do your intros.
Okay, we're
I'll go.
live.
And we're live here too. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to all the geeks out there and Idle Geekdom, and welcome to another stream for the creators for Paws. Kez's little brainchild, which has managed to actually get us so very many donations, but she can explain that a little later. First, I'm going to say welcome and hello to Geekoscopy, and
Hello.
hello to Ale.
Hello there, people. How are you doing?
I hope that's not how your character sounds, because that's going to strain your voice. And then tomorrow morning you're going to wake up and you're going to go, oh my god, that really hurts. I can't talk anyway
Oh
other
my
way
god, oh my
now.
god.
We wake up with COVID sometimes.
Yeah, in a heartbeat. Anyway, my angel, tell us a little bit about what's happened there before we get this whole thing going. How are we looking?
Well, if you look to the left of my screen, thanks to the wonderful Geekoscopy, we are now on £560. We are £40
Yay.
away from reaching £600, which is our second goal for the weekend, which is pretty darn cool. And yeah, we have the stream pretty much, and then we are doing the close off, and that's it. So, guys, you have what, 3 hours to get your donations in camp? Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
It's only £40.
That's a lot of
It's
money,
only £40.
eh?
For one person, yeah. But
Yeah.
for 4 people,
For
for
four
eight
people
people.
or for 8 people at £5 each.
50 rand, 60 rand, 80 rand.
Give up your Big Mac or your Burger Kings or your your KFCs and
There
give
you
it
go.
to the animals.
Mm.
What am I
I
doing?
don't know what more you want me to say, but that's pretty much it.
I think I finally sorted out my own live stream. I think I'm streaming, I hope. I don't know what's going on. Let's go,
As
let's
long as he doesn't interrupt himself again.
go. Am I live? Am I going? Am I swell? Am I good?
I don't know. Are you?
I'm having a
Are
look.
you?
I'm having a look. My internet. Okay, let's start. Let's go. I think I'm good. I think it's looking good. Hey everyone, what's up? What's up? Thank you for joining. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't have any intro, guys. Let's go.
Oh, his face is hidden because now he's sitting that far. You see, that's why I shouldn't have put it there.
Just make the picture smaller then, or just
There
make
I go.
the screen smaller,
Or just hide that box away.
or hide the box away.
No, it didn't work. Um,
Okay. Everything is looking good for me. Okay, I'm settled. I think I'm good. I'm good.
Ready.
unfortunately,
I'm ready.
this camera cover is not gonna go away because it's part of the inlay. Sorry, guys, you're gonna see a box like sort of slicing a Waddy's earphone off there, but I don't think it really matters that much.
No, it doesn't.
Should we move? Should I move? Should I move in your stream? Which way
Well,
should
no,
I
now
move?
you're just moving into the box and out of the box and into the box and out of the box. Every time you do this.
He's thinking he's practicing to learn how to be in the box and out the box so that he can have out of the box thinking and out of the box actions.
I mean, I am a monk, so I have to move with the flow of the
Yeah.
air around me.
Yeah, I
While
can't
he's
stop that
living
from
in
happening.
3021.
Let's
Let
just
me
keep
put
it.
you guys
Keep it.
louder as well. So.
Guys ready to play some D&D?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, when you turn your head
Okay.
like that, Awadi, if you're looking at that screen, you know what? Half your face is going to just be like with a line right through the middle. Stop looking at
Let
your
me
second
actually
half,
screen,
check
B.
what's
half a
happening
player
on
character.
screen by you, so I can fit my face in properly.
Oh yeah, that's the best way to do it. See yourself. All right, welcome everyone. We're playing some D&D tonight for Creators for Paws, the
Hmm.
lovely Scottish SPCA charity, which Kez so graciously set up. Kez, what are we on now? Did we get £5 more?
No, we're not on £5 more, I don't think.
Disappointing. You guys need to get on that shit.
Mhm.
I think. Okay, so exclamation mark charity on my stream. We'll get you the link.
Oh wait, no, it's
Show
this
it
way.
will on the SA Geeks as well.
That picture over here.
Maybe not, because I forgot to open Streamlabs chatbot like I always do. Classic. But anyway, today we have a Wally playing a Wally. Ozia playing a Wally. We got
Yeah.
Kez playing Tirana Clocksmith
Again.
and Zif Diffie playing Grimdor.
Again.
Yes.
Levius. Ah.
If you stop. Okay, so let's get into it.
Let's get it on. Long
No
rest,
Streamlabs
short
chatbot.
rest.
My stream is online. You guys must be tired from streaming all day.
Well, I didn't really stream all day. I couldn't stream my GTA thing because Tom's GTA bombed out, so it was just me playing GTA. So I thought, nah, I'm not going to stream that. It's boring.
But we took a day off tomorrow so we can recover and chill and stuff. So that's fine.
I don't know why your Discord keeps doing that, Angel. I think it's your Discord that's screwing around.
If you visit my stream, you'll be able to see the players' character sheets on the D&D Beyond app thing,
Sweet.
the overlay.
Yeah, otherwise you're gonna see.
Oh, I see. That's so cool.
Is that fine?
Yeah.
Oh, Valhalla
think
Viking wants to
PH.
play some D&D.
Oh, I need to open
Of
up my D&D
course,
character. I completely
if you
forgot.
follow my socials, Valhalla Viking, sometimes I'm open for players.
Hey, Valhalla Viking, how are you?
There we go. Okay. Streambot chatbot is live. There is the link for Creator for Paws charity. Okay, so let's get into it. The gilded lands of Thagrin are known to be governed by various guilds, from the adventurers to merchants to the powerful circle of mages. Whilst the circle governs over most arcane knowledge, the Jaded Leaves watches over most wild magics, while divine magic is scattered throughout Thagrin amongst the high priests of the various gods. However, one group of outcasts wish to unify knowledge across the various domains and schools of thought. Slowly growing over the years under the wise leadership of Dagathor Greyhood, the Time Mage, the group has grown to form the newest guild in the Gilded Lands, the Researchers Guild of Thagria, headquartered at the University of Missouri. So, Wally, after leaving the
Yes.
Sea of Leaves Sunsoul Monastery, you successfully arrived at Mizumi with the help of Nail. Nail becomes a
Mm,
mentor to you, and you spend some time studying and honing your skills. After graduating basic training, you do some odd jobs with Nail for a few weeks, and eventually you are summoned to the faculty for your first field mission. Let's
I'm
have
ready.
a look. Let's have a look at what characters look like. So Wally is on the left there. Tirana and Grimdor, you two have become seasoned field operators over the past year, having thwarted many undead uprisings and recovering valuable magics and ancient technologies. You are now one of the university's most valued teams, and you have worked with many other students and staff. Word has been going around on campus that a nearby city known as Autumn Deep has been plagued with many troubles recently. The city is built on the ruins of an old dwarven and gnomish civilization, said to be advanced for their time. It is also said that there are many things left to be discovered in the ruins, and it has always interested the two of you to visit. Unfortunately, passage into Autumn Deep is highly restricted and controlled, with not many outsiders allowed in.
Can't
But one
remember my
day,
accent. Sorry to say.
the three of you found yourselves in the office of Drynia Deerherder, Dean of Fauna and the famous Wood Elven Circle of the Moon Druidess. You were told to wait here, and the dean would see you shortly. The office is unusually bright with large windows, with light coming in, and there are many plants, vines, and succulents strewn about, along with bottles of what seem to be herbal remedies.
Hmm.
So, Wally, why don't you describe yourself to Grimdor and Kez? What does Wally look like?
That one you put him got the spot. Well, I'm not in character. Let's get into character. um, I forgot how I looked. Oh my god. Let me just look myself in the
You're
mirror
a
quickly.
fire genasi, so you have like
Ah, yes,
reddish
I'm a
skin.
fire genasi. I'm 5'7". Um, but I think I'm unskilled because last time I got my ass handed to me. So Nayo saved my life in many ways. Previously, I think that's it. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot my role. I've got so many screens open.
Grimdor, can you describe your character for Wally, who's never seen you before?
He's never seen me before. I can't even remember what my character looked like. All I know was he was human. I'm assuming he had a beard at one point. It
Of
grew
course.
longer, and he decided. Well, I decided I was going to cut it off. I was sick of having such a long beard, so I cut most of it off and left a nice regal. I don't know what they're called. The one that goes right the way around your mouth and then like goes down like that, but only around there and down.
The Fumanchu.
Something like that. Yes, but I made it all regal and nice looking. But all the while you can see is my armor and the little thing coming out of my out of my helmet. The little piece of fur, the hair that's coming out of my helmet. That's it.
Tirana.
Hopefully, my mic isn't bombing.
That's
Um,
good.
so I am a short little girl with really long ears and really long hair, and I love the steampunky things and the steampunky looks. And when I'm not wearing my cloak and my really fancy hat, I wear goggles above my head just to look that much more awesome. I think that's about it.
Sure. Tirana is holding antimatter rifle in that picture because she's a badass.
I am indeed.
After a few minutes, a tall elven woman with long flowing blonde hair holding a wooden staff walks in, trailed by a long flowing floral dress that kind of trails behind her. And she seems to have deer antlers kind of sticking out of her head. Let's have a look
What deliberately?
what she looks like. Ah, welcome, she says as she sits down. Wali, Tirana, and Grimdo, I presume?
You
How you
presume
doing?
correctly.
Thank you for coming. I appreciate the help. We've received a request from the city of Autumndeep to investigate a series of people's pets going missing. From what the local guard can tell, the pets are being taken when their owners are away from home. Although there doesn't seem to be any sign of a break in. Also, there's been some reports of undead in the area. I thought that might interest you, Grimdor. What do you guys think of following this mission?
It's
I think I'm game. I'm game for it. I need to get some experience.
I think we can
I
do
got the
it.
rest of Neo. Neo taught me some cool skills that I want to learn. I want to go. I want to do it. I want to punch some things.
it's definitely on the theme, so I'm in.
Smash, bash, and crash.
Exactly.
We can smash, bash, and crash.
Well, I'm always bash, so
Jack, I'm so sorry.
How about
I'm so
no,
trying
Jaggy
to
Jack?
figure out
Does
my
it sound
character.
better? Okay, so, well, thank you. Please travel to Autumndeep and liaise with our scout Zinkart at the Fallhammer Inn for more information. You will find provisions for your journey at the stables and papers to enter the city. Autumndeep is about a 20-day ride. May the gods be with you, students. And as she says that, she
Thank
kind
you.
of looks at some papers on her table and begins
Hmm.
kind of filling out a form. So the three of you head over to the stables. Do you guys have any kind of conversation as you get there?
Me ever the stoic, no.
That lady kind of looked like a badass, bitchy, grumpy woman. She needs some happiness in her life.
I mean, I did try to, you know, flirt, but I don't think anything was happening there. I mean, I gave her the look, and then she just looked at paperwork, and I was like, really? You want to give up this beauty over here for papers? Okay, okay,
I think
fine,
she needs
fine.
to get her eyes tested.
But I'm
All
excited
right.
for this mission. Let's go. I need to make some money. Hopefully, there's money on this trail.
Money isn't
There's always
everything.
money. Grimdor just wants to kill undead.
Exactly. Money isn't everything. The blood of an ogre seeping down my hands, that is fun. I don't need money.
All right, so you guys go down to the stables, grab your horses for the ride. You get your provisions, enough for 20 days of a journey. Tents, pots and pans for cooking, whatever you need to be on your way. You also get a bunch of papers, some 3 scrolls of admission to get into the city, and just a couple of healing potions. I think one for each of you. It's just a normal healing potion. And you guys set out on your journey to get to Autumn Deep across the map. Let's see.
You lost the map, or
No, I think he said across the map.
oh, across the map? Here I heard lost the map.
Don't lose the map, guys. Okay, so as you guys are traveling,
I think
the
you need to stop singing.
I
the
did
fir-
many years ago.
there's some kind of church in Skyrim. For the first 5 days or so, it's a fairly safe enough travel. It's usually fairly safe close to the university, but as you go out further towards the wilderness, things seem to get a bit weird. So, for the
Yeah, we
five
seem to be
days
stuck in
after
a
that,
time loop.
I want each of you to roll a d10 for me.
I'm gonna find my page again. You
D10.
see this?
D10. D10. Oh, D10. I forgot to play the game. I'm sorry. It's the second time I played.
Where do you find it on the page?
I've
Where is
forgotten
it?
where most of it is. Yes. Dice,
We haven't
dice,
written
dice,
Oh,
right?
the
dice,
bottom left.
I
dice.
don't see
Oh,
a
there.
dice on my page.
D20,
Wasn't there
D10,
supposed to be a
and
dice at
roll.
It's on the bottom left corner.
The number 6
bottom
has
left corner?
appeared on my D10.
3.
I don't have dice. The dice is not here.
In your character sheet, you should be on the bottom left. It's like a circle with a dice picture on it.
I don't see it.
He might have to open another page.
Yeah. So Wally, if you go and on the Discord chat, open
Mhm.
the link that I sent, and go to a character there, it should open. We had the same problem, but if you go to dndbeyond.com/profile/ whatever, it lets you go in and roll the dice.
This is a page not found on the one that Kiz sent me now. I clicked
Um,
on it and it says page not found.
click on the one that tunes dropped into the top. So just above the one that says Awali, your character, there's another link to the D&D Beyond campaign.
Oh, okay.
Click on that. Should ask you to either sign in, or it should take you to a page with all the characters. Well, with characters.
This walk we're doing is taking quite long, eh? Let's walk to the next journey. Now I have to sign in with Google, sign in with Twitch, or sign in with Apple. I guess
Sandwich
I'll
with
just sign in
everyone.
with Twitch.
Yeah, whichever one you want to use.
You didn't sign in yet. Jeez, how are you?
I didn't know I had to. I'm sorry. I'm new at this. Authorize, sure. I'm new. Last time
Okay.
Giannis guided me in every single step, so I was like good to go.
I had to.
Um,
Think I'm gonna have to
oh,
do it
why?
again. I'll roll your d10 for you this time. A 2. So it was a
6, a 3, and a 2.
6, a 3, and a 2.
Oh, why am I not in? Profile. How do I find my profile?
Just
That I was like
yeah, Kiz can
using.
guide you through that part there actually.
How do you find your profile? I don't know.
So
You click
my
on a
profile is grayed out. My profile
button.
So
is grayed out.
click on another
Click
character,
on one. Yeah, click on one of the other ones.
and then it should say join in.
Donnie Silverbone.
No, man. You have to click on yours.
Yeah, but his is
would
grayed
it
out.
be
Mine is grayed out.
So what we did was we signed in with a different character. So it's like basically joined with a different character, and then we chose the character afterwards.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Oh, okay. Let's see if that works. Let's see if that works.
It should take you to your character after that, or
Nice.
to characters after that, and then you can select your character.
Okay, there I see. Okay, if I select my character now, what happens? Genocide.
You should now see the little dice in the bottom left-hand corner, and you should be able to roll for all of your attributes as well.
Why did the dice disappear? Is that just because I didn't sign in? Sign in.
I don't know.
Sign in. Whoops, we rolled a 1 on our API check. We're heading into town to visit Blacksmith for repairs. Try again after the short rest. Really now? Really? You're gonna do this to me, game? You're not gonna let me in? Just let me in, please.
He botched it. He freaking botched it.
They don't want to let me in.
Okay, who votes to have a Wally be the cannon fodder?
He's going on the front lines.
Yeah, I don't trust
Okay.
him.
If we need someone to investigate anything first that seems dodgy, or Wally, sorry,
Yeah, you've been voted.
you involuntarily volunteered.
Oh man.
Okay, so while Wally's figuring himself out, so somewhere along the way, you guys, after a few days, set up camp for the night in a forest, and sometime during the night, you hear some banging outside your tent. What are you guys doing?
Trying to figure out where the banging is coming from.
Who hears it? Is it a Wally or is it all of us?
Roll perception checks.
Really, you're gonna make me roll a perception check now?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see
I'll
who
catch
voted
up now,
first.
guys.
17.
7.
I'll catch up now.
I don't know, actually.
Okay,
It looks
here
like
you
it
go, I'm in.
botched
I'm in,
because
it's
it's showing
okay.
3 here, but I've got 17 lit up on the dice.
What am I throwing?
Mine's 7.
Perception.
I don't know. Whichever one you see now, because I think it says 3, so it might be 3.
3. Drawn with a 7.
I got a 9.
Yeah,
I
I've
got a
bugger
9.
all perception
for
anyway.
perception.
Come on.
So Wally, you're the first one to hear it.
I came up from the back. I was just searching my bag for all my goods.
Grimdo,
And I
you're
was like, what
still
are you guys
asleep.
doing?
Am I really asleep? Then?
Who are you banging with?
Maybe the banging's coming from my tent. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So Wally, you're the first one to hear it. To Rana, it wakes you up. Grimdo, you're still asleep.
You make that sounds when you sleep.
No,
So what are you doing,
What the hell
Wally?
are you doing?
I'm imitating a Wally.
No, don't do that. Stop it.
He's eating.
I sneak in a little closer and I get a look and see what's happening.
You have to
Open the
poke
door
your head out of
slowly.
the tent.
Mm.
As you poke your head out of the tent, you see there's this kind of tallish man. But you just see like the shadow of him against like the moonlight. And he has, he's basically like hitting a spoon against against the pot that you guys used to cook dinner that night.
I sneak back and I slowly tap Grimdo. I'm like, dude,
No, what?
dude,
What?
Tirana, Dude,
I'm
we need to
awake.
get out.
I can hear it.
There's a giant in the next room. We need to get out of
A
Or we
giant
just
in the
feed
next
you
room.
to it.
Right. Well, I think we volunteer while he goes out and
here.
confronts the giant, and I'll just stab him in the back.
Maybe it's a friendly giant.
Yes. Have you investigated far enough? I mean, you.
Nope.
What did
I
you
just saw
see?
a dude eating a spoon and his shadow, and I'm like,
Maybe
nope.
he's hungry.
They said,
He's hitting a spoon on what?
Last time I tried to stab a bandit and I almost died. I'm not gonna go fight a giant. Are you crazy?
Maybe it's hungry. Go see. Maybe we need to just make it. That's a good idea. Go find out if he wants some food. And then we can have a giant as an ally.
Nope.
What
He's just
provisions do we
listening.
have on
Okay.
us?
You know what? I trained with Neo. I think I'm ready for this. I fought a few
All right,
guys.
well-
It was granted, it was in a protected environment, and Neo is like powerful. You guys haven't met Neo yet. I don't know if you've met Neo, but Neo's like that dude is next level.
Okay,
He
so
tells people he's
are you
powerful.
actually going to Leroy Jenkins?
No,
Something
he's
else.
not going to Leroy Jenkins. He's going to go and ask the giant if the giant wants food.
Brave man, brave man.
I opened the door. So,
It's a
dude
tent.
with his food.
Yeah, dude, exactly where do you think we are? What are you knocking on?
I'm just look. I want to be like like protect. I'm gonna respect his privacy. So I'll just
But you're
knock
knocking on the
tent's
tent.
door. So,
What do you
I
think the
open
tent's gonna
tent's door.
do?
That's what it
That's
sounds
that's
like.
all we're hearing.
So like, dude, are you okay? Giant dude out there. Guys, I don't think he's friendly. Do I still have to go out there? I don't want to die. I don't want to die. What?
Let's see.
I really think he should listen to all that bashing and crashing. I
Yeah, I
think
think he wants food. That's why I want to know what provisions we have on us, so we could probably just give him something
Okay.
to eat. It depends on what they eat, though. I don't, what do giants
What
normally
do giants eat?
Screw it. I open the tent, Jonas, and I'm like, yo, dude, it's late. What do you want?
eat? Right, I'm
Bye.
leaving. Bye. It's not good to be rude to a giant.
Don't be rude to a giant. Ask nicely.
I already said my say. So let's see what this giant does.
Let's see
So
what he
as you
says.
you poke your head out now, actually you like ripped the flap of the tent out, and you're staring at the figure. You see that some light is now going across his face, and he's not quite giant. I think you
Exaggerating.
thought he was a bit bigger than he actually was, but he's just a really tall dude. But now that you look at his face, you see that it's not quite the color you would expect from a living person. It's like
It's a
grayed
zombie.
out, almost blue. And as you talk to it, it addresses you. I'm here for Grimdor.
Yeah, always
Bro,
me.
this is your problem, dude.
All right. I'll don my armor and go out and speak to this undead turd. I'm pretty sure he's undead. Gray skin, come on. All right, fine.
It takes
Have
like
fun.
half an hour to don armor on, eh?
I don't care. I'm not walking out there naked.
So as you like
Tell him to wait.
like quickly trying to like put your armor on, you go out like half hopping, trying to put one boot on, and as the what looks like a zombie looks at you, he's like, "There you are.
Yes, here I am.
Animated the dead to protect my land. I did not deserve to die."
Well, die you
Oh.
did. I don't know what he's talking about, though.
Ooh.
Roll a history check to try and remember if you
Well-
recognize this person.
Considering the fact that I've never seen him before in my life, I've rolled a 15. Well, 11 plus 4, so...
You look across his face, and something about him is familiar to you.
Wait. I got the
and-
perfect thing.
And as you take like a double take and look at him, you realized that a few weeks ago you were sent out on a mission to investigate a necromancer that was kind of summoning undead on like some farmland near a village. And
Yeah.
as Grimdor does, he found him and he killed him.
Eh,
But it
as Grimdor
seems
does.
that this character did not feel like he should have died, and he's reanimated as a revenant.
Oh,
Tirana.
jeez.
As
Tirana. Look, I think Grimdo might be in trouble, so I think
Far from it.
we might need to back him up on this one. So just keep an eye on this
Fine.
undead warrior.
Firstly, what
Yep,
gave
yep,
you
yep.
the right as a necromancer to bring the undead to life? They're dead for a reason. The dead shall stay dead. You had no right to animate their corpses once again.
Let's just keep our distance.
I
But
don't
we'll
care.
be
You must
there.
die. And he begins coming
Well,
towards you.
die you must. I'm gonna draw my sword. My sword that damages undead people. Is it the mace?
The
One of you-
necromancer has been following Grimdor, Gork.
I want everyone to roll initiative as the revenant begins to attack.
Initiative.
Oh, apparently we have it wrong. He's trying to spread the good word of necromancy. What are we rolling? Sorry?
Initiative. I'm trying to find it.
I clearly decided to do nothing because I rolled a 0.
Oh my god, he botched it. He is definitely gonna be the cannon fodder.
Like
So
Tirana, I think
Christ,
Grimdo died is
Alberto.
out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna relax.
21. 21.
You again, Grimdo. I was relaxed,
16.
yeah.
So I grab I grab a Wally and put him and use him as a shield. I'll hold him up with
So
one arm and
Grimdor-
I'll hold my sword with the other.
Though you were already ready for action, you knew that you had to fight. What are you doing?
Ever prepared. Let's see. Trying to see what deals a lot of damage here. He's undead though, so short sword +1 is always magic, so they deal damage to undead. That I do know. Well, I'll draw. Have I got two-handed skill here?
Oh, Wally's name is Wally. Oh, okay.
You just
No, I'm
realized
single-handed. Unless I'm. What about Trace say? I'm just trying to see what skills I have. If I have two-weapon fighting, yes. So I'm gonna draw my mace into one hand and my sword into the other,
All right.
and I'll. Well, he's coming at me, so I'll strike. I'll strike first. So which
Okay,
one do I strike
so
with?
you jump forward to meet him. Roll an attack with the mace and one attack with the short sword.
I don't know what you were saying there, Angel.
Oh, Gorg said certainly the necromancer is going around selling wands of raised dead to the farmers. Why should Grandad stay in the grave when he can toil once more in the fields and feed the animals?
Which is attack now? I can't see an attack button. Is it strength?
So under
No, it can't be. That's just...
mace of disruption.
Oh
click
right,
on
I
the
can
plus
hit
7.
the +7 and +8 there. Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering. Okay, so roll there. That is 16, 23 for the mace, and
That's gonna hit.
oh god, 15 for the short sword.
Nice shot.
It still hits. So roll the damage under the damage box there.
Okay, damage from the mace 3 + 4 is 7, and damage for the sword is 4 + 5 is 9.
So that's a 16 total. So you just smash into him. You try to like almost like guillotine him from the side. It doesn't quite cut through, but you chop a large chunk of flesh out of his torso.
I want my pound of flesh.
Anything else you want to do, Grimdor? You still have a bonus action.
Is the unarmed strike? Would that be the bonus action, or is that a different? Oh, bonus actions. Yeah, that one. Never mind. Never mind. I have not played this in a while. Okay, bear with me. I can't do the Crimson Right. You should do that
No,
before
no.
your turn starts.
You need an action. You need an action for that. Oh no, actually, you used your short sword. as
Yeah,
an
no, I used
offhand.
both my weapons, so I've
Yeah,
used two
yeah,
attacks.
So you're done.
Mm.
Um, wait, Wally, you rolled a 0.
I don't know, zero. I'll wait until you do your thing, and then I'll do my thing. So you do your thing.
So
I'll come in
Tirana,
later.
you watch as the zombie attacks Grimdor, but Grimdor kind of steps in to intercept and kind of catches a large chunk of flesh that goes and
Huge
hits
amount
the
of finesse doing it.
tree. Super finesse for a guy who's wielding full plate armor and a massive.
Well, at this point, I think it's partial plate armor. I don't think it's all on.
So what are you doing, Tirana?
Do I have to? I guess I do have to attack him, right?
Well, it would be nice for some help.
You don't have to.
Can I just stand there and let you deal on your own? What do I
You
press?
asshole.
I am going to use my antimatter rifle. I think I can use that.
Would you consider
Oh,
undead
jeez.
as matter? Wouldn't that be
Well, I already
anti?
have, so I rolled a 17.
Ooh.
I'm just
Look
gonna
at him.
say before roll a d4 for me.
One.
You have one ammunition for the antimatter rifle, so are you sure you want to use it now?
No. Um.
Can she
what
not just
I
make
will
ammo though?
do, what I'll do is, can I use my scorching ray? I should be able to.
Yeah. It's an action.
Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh no, it wasn't. I rolled 17.
Ooh, that's not bad.
17 hits.
That
Yeah,
looks like
roll
a
damage.
powerful hit.
7.
7 points of damage. Okay, wait. Okay, so as you hit it with the fire, you did notice before you aimed that kind of the chunk of flesh that flew off, what remained was starting to like heal. So you took aim at that area with your scorching ray and you burn into it, and you see now that the healing stopped.
Mm-hmm. I have an idea. I've actually got the perfect part that I can do. Right, but we gotta let Wally die first.
You underestimate
I'm sorry,
the
dude, but you
power
botched
of
your
the
roll.
monk.
Come on, you botched your roll. It's your own fault.
Let's go. Let's
That
go,
is,
undead monster.
I think as a bonus action, you can use your flamethrower.
Ah,
I
don't use your
can.
flamethrower. He'll light the trees on fire or our entire
No,
camp.
me.
Oh, you, okay. I don't think we should let him roll anything that will actually damage one of us.
14.
14 damage.
My fist is charging up, guys. It's ready to I'm ready to show you what I have in store for this
Someone guard
monster that
guard
you brought upon
the camp. He might botch it again.
Let's go. Woo!
I feel like he's going
I'm
to.
ready
You know
for this.
that. It's our bad luck charm.
Yeah, he needs to make a deck save, so he's gonna try and avoid it. He rolls a natural 1. So roll the damage. Roll the damage on flamethrower. It's under
Me?
bonus.
Oh.
No. The very unlucky necromancer. He rolled a natural 1.
Am I rolling or is it Wally rolling?
No, you're wrong.
You're rolling. You're the one with the flamethrower.
12.
Burn, motherfucker, burn, motherfucker, burn.
12 points of fire damage. And sure, the Revenant is not too happy about
I wouldn't be either.
And with that, he was unable to regenerate any health, which makes him super angry. So now that Grimdor is up against him, he's gonna try and punch you in the face, Grimdor.
He's gonna try and punch me in the face. What about
Does a
Lord
10
Botches a
hit?
lot? Did he like trip over himself and nail the rock or something and just land up unconscious?
Does a 10 hit? What's your AC?
I see, AC, 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 AC. Oh my god,
16.
where's my fucking AC?
It's the shields next to initiative.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Under
Yes.
walking
It's
speed.
16.
Your armor class, in other
Yes,
words.
Angel, I got that. It's,
I just saw that because of the.
it's 16.
I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, so 10 doesn't hit. He's gonna try again with the other fist. Ooh, natural 20.
Probably clocks me in the jaw. He gets through one of the pieces where the armor actually isn't.
Gets you right in between the plates of armor, dealing 16 points bludgeoning damage.
Ooh. I'm gonna take hit points away. Huh?
And because you're the one that it's sworn vengeance against, it's also gonna do bonus damage.
It's always good to know. Hopefully on this trip I'll heal up though.
So another 10 points
Ah, so it's 26.
bludgeoning damage. 26 points total.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I knew a Wally would be bad luck. 38 hit points
You
left.
underestimate my value to this team. I was trained by Nail. Nail would murder this undead in one shot, and I've been trained by him.
Alright,
And
so
you
what are you doing
botched.
then, Wally?
Didn't he just botch his first roll though?
Let's go, let's
You
go. I'm going to show everyone my value to the team by rolling a Radiance Thunderbolt thing. And I did plus 15. I did 15
Oh, DC got something
for
in.
the Radiant Sunbolt.
That's good to know.
15 for Radiant Sunbolt. That hits.
There we go. There we go.
Roll your
What do I
damage.
do? 8. Yeah,
Nice.
in the face. In the face.
Sizzle, sizzle.
8 points.
Sizzle,
Okay, that's
sizzle.
8 points of damage. I think you can
Smoking.
spend a key point to do it again, right?
Can I do it again?
You have
Nah,
to spend.
I'm okay. Oh wait, I can use a key point. Yes, let me do a key point. How do I use a key point? I forgot how to do that.
You just tick off a key point right at the bottom of your actions.
Alright. And then I tick it off, and then I press again. And I do.
Hmm?
This time I'm gonna do an unarmed strike because I'm right in his face.
Yeah,
Never
you
And
used.
I'll
do.
Oh.
If you do flurry of blows, you get to do 2 unarmed strikes. So go for it. So
Oh wait, what must I do? Must I do Radiant Sunbolt again, or must I do unarmed strike? What can I do?
you can to do an unarmed strike as a bonus action. You have to use flurry of blows, but it allows you to do it twice. So after you take an
Oh.
action on your turn, you can. Oh no, you have to do an attack action. You didn't do that.
Okay, so must I do
So you-
Radiant Sunbolt or unarmed
So
strike?
you have to do
or-
Radiant Sunbolt again. Yeah.
Okay, I have to do that one. I do it again! And I throw a 23!
Yeah,
Deflecting
sick.
him
Jeez.
in the
He's-
nose!
I think you've turned him to dust.
Let's go.
His spirit remains, and he
Oh,
goes,
yeah,
"I
okay,
will
damage.
get you. I will get my revenge
I
on you,
throw-
Awali."
A 5, and I hit him with a 5 in the face, in the eye. I want to hit him in the right eye.
Goes up his nose and comes out his comes out of his eye.
Should be doing that the whole time. But never mind. Okay, so after getting blasted by fire by Tirana, the Revenant goes into attack. manages to deal massive damage to Grimdor, but then gets plucked in the face twice by Wally. Two
Both
fireballs.
nostrils get annihilated and both eyeballs burn.
Grimdor, what are you doing now? You're probably very pissed at this guy.
I'm fucked off now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna perform. I think I can do the Rite of Dawn as my bonus action, but I want to do that on my short sword +1 because it does deal. It's got a higher chance of dealing more damage. So
Okay, so use a Crimson Right.
yeah, on my short sword +1, that'll give my short. Okay, so essentially what it does is it's a bonus action, be a weapon to strike for a 1d6 extra damage of your chosen type. On activating the right, you take 1d6 damage. Unfortunately, I'm going to take damage for this, and then I can do the Rite of Dawn, which is what I want to do essentially.
Okay. So as you do, your +1 short sword kind of begins emitting a light. And you kind of cut yourself with it, dealing how many points of damage to yourself?
Let's see. Shall I roll a 1d6 and find out?
Yep.
Roll. 2. Do I put a -2 or a
you
+2 in the HP counter thingy?
It's a -2. It's damage.
-2. Oh wait, no, I should just put
But with
2.
that,
It's actually gonna be 4 now because I just put. Hold on. There. So it's 36 hit points now.
okay, so go ahead and attack.
Yeah, well, I'm going to strike with my short sword. Let's roll. Oh, God. 10. Not great.
10 misses, unfortunately.
Yeah, I figured it would. I got so pissed off, I just I flailed my weapon wildly at him. I knew it was a bad idea to do that. That's all I can do. Both actions are done.
Did you attack with the mace?
Can I, though?
Oh no, you didn't attack with the mace.
Yeah,
But
I
we
would have had to
forgot
put the mace down
The
to...
Mace of Disruption does more damage to undead, so roll another 2d6. So last turn you would have done extra damage.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. 2.
Okay.
Residual pain from the previous
Residual
attack hits him.
damage.
He suddenly realizes, wait, he got me pretty hard there. Ow!
Tirana, what are you doing?
Let me see.
Just gonna hope I can defend against him. Otherwise, this next attack is gonna bring me down.
Can I use my blunderbuss?
Yeah.
Stand clear.
Yeah, you have to angle it in a way that you don't hit indoor. But it should be easy enough for you.
14.
So blunderbuss, 14 just hits.
Just hits and
17.
deals a shit ton of damage.
17 points, that's quite a bit.
So all of the balls hit him. It's like all
Thank
clumped
you for
together and
sending
really spread out
love,
as it hit him.
Rusty. Rusty says hi.
Hey, Rusty.
Alrighty.
And the blunderbuss says hi too.
Okay, you still have a bonus action.
Bonus
and
action.
Fire your flamethrower again.
Alrighty.
So you put the blunderbuss away, pick out the flamethrower.
6.
Just to make sure that
6
nothing
damage.
heals.
Yeah.
See whether the Revenant can dodge. Nope, 12 doesn't dodge. It takes 6 points of fire damage.
He stinks.
Okay, and the Revenant is unable to regenerate. He's pretty pissed off about that, and he's gonna aim that towards
Me again.
his sworn enemy.
Your friends hurt me. Fuck you. Ha ha ha.
Actually, he's going to...
Check how while
give
he's
you a
busy stretching.
vengeful. It's gonna give you a vengeful glare. Dog. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I'm probably not very wise. I'm not wise at all. I'm actually kind of stupid.
You lost your wisdom.
Oh, 6. Like I said, I'm stupid.
Yeah. You're now paralyzed until the revenant deals damage to you.
Oh God.
Until the revenant's next turn.
Mm.
And you're frightened of the revenant.
Nah, I think he just turned me to stone. I'm not scared of no. I ain't no scared of no revenant.
Just turned into stone.
I ain't scared.
Grimdo, you want to give up now? Now when we're so close to defeating him? Get snap out of it, man! We're close to it! What happened to the spunk in you? What happened to you? Grimdo, we need you, Grimdo! Come on, get out of it!
Brave
Come
Sir
on,
Robin,
guys.
Sir Robin ran
I
away.
got this!
Bravely ran away,
Everyone.
bravely ran away.
What are you doing?
I have to save the day then. Because Grimdo, you brought this enemy upon us. But it's up to me to bring it home. Me who was trained by Neho.
Oh, please botch this.
Me
Please botch it.
saved everyone. Radiant fist in your butt, man.
I just want to see
Let's
him punch
go.
himself in the face.
No, I threw it.
It does not hit.
But I'm gonna go again. I want to go again.
Go for it.
Can I go again? I
You
can
have to
go
mark
again.
off one key. Mark off one key point
Then
and
I'll do
try and attack.
I'll do it. I'll find the power within me to punch this man again.
Botch.
Go. How do I mark with this thing? No, wait, why is this popping up? Go away. Go away. No, go away. I don't need it to pop up. Where's my key? There we go. Mark of key. You're going to die! Through a 1921, I'm gonna punch you in
Everyone
the
hits.
face!
Nice.
Roll for damage. Radiant Sunbat.
8 in the face, I'm popping in the eye!
Nice.
Kamehameha. Ha!
You pop him in the eyeball once again, and it's like difficult for him to open his eyes.
I'm surprised he could see me. How did he glare at me with no
How can you
eyes?
do that to Grimdo! Grimdo, snap out of it, Grimdo! It's up
And
to you!
unfortunately, you're paralyzed.
Yeah, dude, I'm not
Run.
running away. I'm just standing there staring at him.
Prana, what are you
Come
doing?
on, Grimdo.
I'm checking.
For Grimdo. For Grimdo!
I'm blankly staring at the wall. Or the tree next
How
to me.
strong is this necromancer? What power is it on? Woo.
Can I use my Scorching Ray spell?
Yeah.
$11.
11 misses, unfortunately.
This guy still has spunk in him.
Holy crap, what is this freaking AC like that they missed?
Ready?
You still have a bonus action. You can use your flamethrower.
Five.
5
No!
points. He needs to try and dodge. Ooh, he rolled a 22 on the
Ooh.
save.
That's a
This
pretty
guy
good
still has
saving
some
throw.
spunk.
Does it take half damage if he saves?
It's amazing. I'm intelligent, but I'm not wise. I'm
Takes
like,
half, so it only takes.
I'm fucking smart, but I'm not wise about it, eh?
It only takes 2 points, but you did prevent him from recovering.
Good.
At least I
Yeah,
did
just-
something.
You
You need
did.
to
You
try and
did
hit
good,
Grimdo
Tira.
again.
I need to what? Do I go
20
again?
to hit Grimdor.
Oh no.
I think that hits you.
Yeah, my armor class is 16. I can't defend against that. Who's got a potion?
29 points.
How much?
29 points.
Jesus
damage.
Christ!
29. Yeah,
Ooh.
that sucks.
Yeah, I've got
Ooh,
7. I've got
someone
7
got hit
HP
hard.
left. Who's got a healing potion?
I don't even know what I have in my bag. Wasn't it still in the
Wally,
last time?
Wally, your
How
How
comrade
do you
Grimdor
see
is
what they
looking
have?
really terrible right now. He's about to fall. But he has regained
What's in
uh,
my inventory?
action.
I have Ring of the Ram, 3 charges, damage control, combat, warding wrist, Ring of Jumping, buff on my thing. I got a dot, a bedroll. Can you eat that? No.
You can't
You
eat a
sleep on a
bedroll,
bedroll.
dude. You sleep in a bedroll.
Pot iron. I have rations. If you
Uh,
eat something, will you heal?
no.
No.
Are you hungry, Gamdo?
No, this is not Skyrim. Okay.
Would where do we find the backpack again?
It's on the inventory.
How do I
Yeah,
not
okay,
have
then narrows it down
potions?
to
Did I
it's
not
under
learn
inventory.
anything?
There. Okay, let's see. Amulet of Health.
I have a potion of greater healing.
What are you doing, Wally?
Oh no, wait, I don't have it. I don't know if I have it. It's got a line through it.
What is burning hands? Reach the blaze. What do I do with that? Can I use burning hands? Because I want to go full out on this guy. Let's save Grimdo. Let's save his butt. Is my hands burning already? Or can I put it on fire? Dennis? Oh,
Yeah,
D&D
you can
God!
use
What is
burning
burning
hands.
hands?
He needs to roll a dex save.
Dicks. Okay, let's go. Let's do this.
He
3.
rolled 12. So he takes half damage.
Divided by 12.
Roll the damage on burning hands. It's 3d6.
Burning
or
hands.
higher.
3. 10. I got a 10. Which
So he
means
takes
what?
half that. He takes 5 points of
No.
fire damage. Anything
Do I have
else?
any other skills left? Can I do a can I unarmed strike him?
No. In order to do flurry
What
of
can I do?
blows, you need to have taken the attack action. No, you can't.
So what
really
can I do?
anything.
No, I punched him in the balls and it did nothing.
Oh, I think you can just make a regular unarmed strike.
Okay, let's do that.
For you,
I rolled a
Begin to
14, what does that
rush.
mean?
you hit as you rush to burning hands him, then you run up to try and punch him in the face.
Oh my god, he's your wild mage.
Roll the damage.
The balls!
8 points. Nice.
I rolled an 8.
My ears.
Why are you so sweaty?
Woo! Woo! It's gonna jam on my hands!
Okay, Grimdor, you managed to regain your actions. What are
Okay.
you doing?
You saw
Well-
the beauty of the fight and you were like, I have to wake up now.
No,
I
actually,
have to wake
no.
up now. Come on, Grimdo.
It had nothing to do with you. It had everything to do with the fact that he
You
hit
saw
me
that beautiful
and
fight.
brought my health down. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a greater potion of healing. I've got 2, so I'm going to hit 1.
Okay, that uses a bonus action.
Yeah. Oh shit! Did I remove both? No. Okay, well, I've got to put the one back in. I don't know how to do that though, but I removed 1. How many? It's 44, right?
You removed it.
I clicked remove and it took everything out. Instead of saying minus. So we'd have to add add 1 back just now.
44 plus 4.
44 plus 4. Where are my d4s? Where are my d4s? There they are. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll. 6. And that's 12 altogether. So it's 3, 4, 2, 3. That's 12 altogether plus 4. I'm bad with maths. 16. So I regained 16 health.
What?
So at least I'm not gonna die.
Get 16
Unless he
out.
hits me for 29 again.
Pull out the greater potion, pop off the cork. Quickly drink it down, regain some health. You still have your action.
Can
And
we
I'm
bury
gonna
him?
nail him with my Mace of Disruption because it's got it deals damage to undead. So hiya!
Roll for attack.
16! 23 actually.
Mace,
Here
that
we
hits.
go.
Yeah. Roll your damage.
There we go.
5 plus
36.
5 equals 10.
Never saw you online.
We're not online anymore.
Huh?
I don't know if it's me. Can you just check your stream?
I saw something weird. I thought it was mine, so I restarted it.
You're there.
No,
We can all see you.
it's like a blue man holding like this.
Oh, jeez. Gotta quickly restart the stream.
Come back, young, I'm still alive, man. No. Voice in the sky, in my head. Don't leave me.
Oh,
I
wait.
needed to tell me what to do in the fight.
Hey?
So what's the total damage, Sim?
Mine looks frozen. Are you live to YouTube? Cheers. I haven't lost
Jeez, it
anything.
was showing unstable.
Yeah, I haven't lost anything. My Discord's frozen up or something. I don't know why. Stupid freaking. The thing is, it's probably recording sound. I'm assuming that it's actually recording sound. Oh no, it's not. It's stopped
Check.
completely. Oh, there we go. Now it's back. Sorry about that, guys. It looks like my OBS was being a real dick and acting with its dickadry. So my OBS bombed
The
out,
same
but
for me.
it looks good now.
Unless you are dying. 23. You have 23 health left. Grimdor.
This Awali character, he's kind of an idiot, but
I can't believe
this Awali character is
I'm
kind of an idiot,
useful.
but he's useful in battle. We'll just send him into battle first all the time.
I've trained for this moment to take down giants that come after other people.
Unfortunately, intelligence is not one of
Go.
his strong suits. That is for sure. Because what he thinks is a giant is actually a necromancer, an undead necromancer at that. So, as much as he is useful in battle, he is an idiot.
I never read any books, okay? I don't know the difference.
I don't know. It's
my
pretty
intelligence
simple.
is -1.
Giant is in the word. It means big, very, very big.
My intelligence is the highest there is. At -1.
Yeah, and your wisdom is?
Well, I'm very wise, you understand?
Very
My
Very
God, he's
wise.
stupid
I
but
might not
wise.
know
How
a
does
lot
that
of
work?
things, but I'm wise in hindsight.
He's streetwise.
My intelligence is actually 8 and my wisdom is 16. I'm very wise.
So then why do you
I
act
know
like
the
a
way
fool?
of the streets. I just don't know how to say it, okay? What is this? Go to
Back
Boulder.
streaming again. Okay, looks like it's back at excellent.
Oh wait, I've got
It's
plus
Yeah.
10 to my freaking wisdom as well. And plus 14 to my intelligence. Never mind.
How much damage was that, Ziv, total?
It looks like total was 10.
10.
How strong is
With
this
the- with the-
dude?
With the 2d6.
Yeah, well, it looks like I just basically hit the damage button, so I don't know if I have to do it again. Do I have to do it again?
You have to roll another 2d6 on top of that.
So do I just do bludgeoning again, or do I just roll 2d6?
Roll 2d6.
Okay, so 2d6, a roll. Oh, shit. Okay, so that's 10 plus
22 total.
22 total. Hopefully now
Okay,
at least I get
so
some part of his body off, his anatomy off, so that he is not willing to carry on
Evil
fighting.
King, toast. King, evil toast.
Good evening, Mr. Toast.
yeah, so with that, you chop quite a bit of his body off. One arm goes flying off, a large chunk of torso, and like you also
Finally.
take off part of his like jaw. But he's
but a,
still
it's
there,
but a flesh
kind
wound.
of lumbering.
This idiot doesn't want to die.
So that was your action, right? You didn't use your bonus action. Right?
I did. I had to heal myself. So
Oh, you did. Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
I
So
thought I
that's
thought
it for
I
you.
thought surviving would be a good idea.
Okay, so that's it for you,
Let's do this.
Oh, by the way, this ring of
Toronto.
regeneration heals me 10 points every 10 minutes. Is that 10 in-game minutes or 10 minutes in reality?
10 minutes in reality. I mean, in-game minutes. So
Okay.
every turn that passes by is only 6 seconds.
Oh,
It'll take
okay.
a while.
Oh wow.
It'll take a while for me to heal.
That 10 minutes are gonna take to heal.
Oh, Gork is asking if you can make yourself a bit louder.
Who?
Ooh,
Tunes.
Oh, tunes.
Your
I
voice
can.
volume.
I thought it was too low
Mm.
before, but it seems like my computer changed my volume for some reason. But it should be back.
Okay,
Right, Tirana?
I'm just gonna add a potion of healing because I wasn't supposed to delete them both. I only had one, so I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
Okay.
add
you can
one.
add it.
Cool, thanks.
It's barely standing.
Barely
right for the Tirana
standing.
picking. Yeah.
Gonna
Take
use
his
my
other armor.
blunderbuss.
Take his other armor for
Alright,
that
go
thing.
for it.
24 hit.
What hits? Roll for
Mm.
damage.
10.
10 points. He's still up, but barely.
Okay, let's let the noisy
Bonus
one get
action.
hold of him.
Do you want to use a bonus
Yeah,
action?
give the final blows to Awali.
Let the one who's grunting in the corner do his job. At least he'll get that
He
one.
seems so
Yeah.
Why the
eager.
Wally? Wally, all
Been
you have
waiting
to
for
do
me.
is
If
hit.
you
Wait, you have one job.
if
Just
you
hit.
botch this though, Awali, you will never, ever, ever live this down because I'm giving you this kill.
I got 2 strikes to go. You can't give up on me yet.
All right, go for
Watch he
it.
punches
Are you just
himself
going
in the
on
nose.
strikes?
Yes, I got one in. 14. Just 2
That
Are
strikes.
any of us
just
paladins
hits.
or clerics? I don't know.
Let's
I don't
go.
think so.
No.
No, there's not a single cleric amongst us.
5. Okay, it's down. Woo! It's down to hit him in the balls, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
explode it all over. And I'm doing.
Wow, he's
He's gonna
getting
explode.
Wally,
he's getting really
Oh,
sexual with
in
this
the
guy.
balls.
just Johnny Cages and then
the
punches
balls.
the zombie in the balls and explodes it.
God, he's so
It's like a
noisy in
match of
battle.
Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
And with that,
It's
the
all in
revenant zombie
the lungs,
falls
the
to the
power.
floor, half burning in cinder, half chopped away, disrupted by a mace of disruption. And that's it. As the forest goes quiet, what do you guys do?
It's like watching a swamp rat trying to actually get on top of its mate. That's what it sounds like with him. He's so noisy. Even that was softer than the noises a Wally makes.
Gork says, "Well done."
It's all in the lungs, guys. You know how to defeat necromancers? You breathe in, and then when you punch, you breathe all that energy.
Oh, so
and
halitosis
they
caused his
explode.
death. That makes sense. For those of you who do not know what halitosis is, it's very smelly breath.
It's the way of the monk. They have taught me well. I have defeated our enemy. I've taken care of Grimdor's problem. Thank me, Gumdo. Thank me. You don't have to
Dude,
thank me, but
he
if you
was
want
like
to, thank
literally cut in half by the end. All you had to do was breathe on him.
I
Most of the
You
wish I
could
damage
could
was
do
you
dealt
that
you
by
for
my
could
everyone,
mace.
like
you could
cutting
have just walked up to him and gone,
off. That's how powerful I've become. My
Uh huh.
journey has granted me such beautiful
Uh,
strength.
you know what? He's too big for his britches. I think we're definitely gonna send him into battle every single time now. He goes first, and if he dies, then we can just clear up the mess afterwards. It's fine. We don't mind scraping bits and pieces of him off the ground.
He's my character.
All right, so you guys get back to sleep, can do a long rest to heal up.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna do a long
The
rest.
rest of the journey goes on uneventfully. Go on for a few days. The kind of forest becomes grassland and eventually becomes kind of like a almost like a what you would call like a barren wastelandish. There's not a lot of vegetation around anymore. You're getting closer to the mountains, and eventually you approach the city, and you can smell the familiar smells of progress in the form of smoke from processing and manufacturing. It's especially familiar to you, Tirana, working in the workshop. As you ride closer, you see the city is protected by high stone walls. There seems to be only one entrance, a large blackened iron portcullis. Bless you. On
Thank
the
you.
inside, you see two human guards. Halt! Who goes there?
Go on, noisy one. You're always making a racket. Tell them who we are.
We are the
you like
fighters
to
that
be
just
the big
defeated
ass
a
ego dude.
necromancing giant.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
his
we
ego.
just defeated a giant dead guy. So
Watch these guys just
we
pop
are
his bubble.
those guys.
Also, good us.
Also, by the way, we're not really with him.
Yeah, he followed us. We don't. We're here to sort out your missing animal problem. We don't know why he's with us.
Also, how you
Missing animal
doing?
problem. Are you the ones from the university?
That's correct. We are
Do you have your papers?
absolutely. Hopefully, mine is still alright. I think the loud one in the back there. He kind of burnt his, but because he makes a lot of noise and he between you and me, I'm not sure he's all up there. But he's useful in a fight. So yeah, we've got our papers though. Here you go.
We were expecting three of you, so I
Yeah, no,
suppose
his
you have to
papers are
let him
there.
in if he's got papers.
He's
Oh,
got his
well.
papers. It's fine.
So you pass the scrolls through the
Correct, yeah.
portcullis. He has a look, kind of gives a nod to the other guard, and they both begin kind of winding up the portcullis as it kind of lifts up into the upper stonework. Are you guys riding in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So as you ride through, you find yourself in a small but bustling city. You see people of all shapes and sizes moving around various metals, ores, weapons, food. You even see like little automatons, large and small, helping with various tasks. Merchants walking about
Ooh.
with bodyguards. Yeah, Tirana, you're really excited to see automatons.
She's bouncing off the walls and boing 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 boing.
Look at that one. Look at that one. How about that one? Oh my gosh, look at that one. Oh, I want that one. I wanted that one.
All right. So when we meet the leader, let me just get one thing clear. Awali, you will not at all. If it's female, hit on it. Actually, if it's male, don't hit on it. You know what? Just don't talk to them, because you sound like you're gonna hit on them.
I can't promise anything.
Oh
The
God.
ladies, they
Okay.
just
You know what?
they
Then you
love
just
me
sit
and
I'm staying
outside.
out of
love
this.
my essence. It's like they just come to me, and it's like I can't help
Really?
it,
Like what
man.
happened when we got this mission?
Yeah. By the looks of things,
I
Awali,
mean,
the
she was
females are
blind.
repulsed by you.
I can't promise anything.
I can promise you one thing: if you ruin this for us, you'll meet the hard end of my boot. Ah, I see this. I see that threat at least silenced him slightly. All right. All right.
What Greenwood does not know is that I already probably made plans for the night, the evening at the tavern. I had some good things about this location.
Okay. Well, I think we should probably make our way to the big building on the top right hand side. It looks like it's the leader's place. It's where the leaders live. It's a big building. Makes sense.
You
You
guys
can
go ahead.
see
I'm gonna go look around and look at the village because I'm home.
All right. Well, I'm off to go and find out what exactly is going on in the town. So I'm going to go and speak to I suppose the town elders. I don't know this village very
you were
well.
supposed to meet up with Zinkart at the
That's
Fallen
the
Hammer
person.
Inn,
At the inn.
but you
Here, I
don't
was going to go to the
I have
have to
to
do
leaders.
the
that.
inn. I'm gonna go to the inn.
Okay.
In
Yeah. You know
March.
what? You'll
Because
probably be at
you,
home at the inn. I'll do a bit of investigation. I'll probably speak to. I'll visit the. Is that a castle? Is it a what? What is that big building at the back there?
the back, that's the entrance to the ruins.
No, we don't go there just yet. That looks like that's where we're supposed to go. All right. What am I looking at then? Let's see. Is there a temple close by?
A temple roll investigation check.
Bunk. 20.
20, yeah. You have a look around and you see like directly in front of the gate there's a long road that leads up to kind of a little hill, and there's a statue of what seems like a dwarven god in
Oh.
front of what looks like a temple. You can head over there.
All right. Well,
Tarana,
Awali.
what are you doing?
Yeah,
What am I
Angela.
doing,
No, Tirana.
Tarana?
What were you
I'm
going to say,
gonna.
Zip?
Oh no, I was gonna say Wally must just go and find out there, get as much information from this person who was supposed to get. I'm gonna go and speak to the temples, the people in the temple. They might have some information as well.
Okay,
I'm
so the
just
two of
gonna
you
wander
split off.
around.
Are you looking for anything in particular, or are you just looking around?
Just looking around.
Ah, ever the investigator.
Roll a perception check.
15.
15. You see that they are kind of these small automatons like rolling about. Some of them like just look like little, like almost gnomes. Like what a human would be to a gnome would be like a gnome to the automaton. But there's also ones that look like almost like humans walking around, and you know these to be what are called warforged, and they basically almost like living beings. There's also a few of those around. You listen, you walk through the crowds trying to listen as to what's going on. And at some point, you overhear a conversation. There's two people kind of speaking, saying something about there's been a lot of deaths in the ruins lately, but not a lot of the bodies keep like kind of going missing. And it's kind of weird. Like some people have been losing friends and never seeing them again, but there's no funeral kind of happening. And you leave that conversation, you carry on, and then there's another group talking about how their cat hasn't come home for like 3 or 4 days. They usually come home every night, but they kind of haven't seen them in a while. And you go to another group, and kind of a similar story. So you just go around trying to see what people are talking about. You also try and have a look. You kind of pull out a piece of paper, start drawing diagrams of the different like automatons and what they can do. So that's you for a bit. Wally, you head over to the Fallen Hammer Inn.
I shall return
You get
shortly.
inside. You get inside and you see that there's
What's anything?
a kind of a almost graying dwarf kind of serving
Mm.
meals to customers. and there's a few people sitting down at tables, and there's a staircase going up to what you think is where the residencies are. What are you doing?
Hmm. I speak to the waitress and ask her
Waitress.
how you doing.
Really?
Okay, there's a human waitress kind of serving a couple of patrons. She turns to you and says, "Can I help you, sir?
I
I'm doing
ask her.
quite fine. How are you?"
So okay, instead of hitting on her, because clearly she's amazed by my beauty, um, as a genocide, I think that's what I am. Um,
Genasi.
I
You're like
genasi.
you're like a part
I
like
ask
genie.
her I ask her details. If you've seen the man, or is it the man that I'm looking for?
What don't you want anymore?
You are looking for a warforged, so like a
Oh,
robot
Warforged.
man.
I ask her about if she has any information on the Warforge
Ah, yes,
with my
Mr.
charm.
Zinkhart, I believe. He's from the university. Are you also from the university?
Yes, I'm from the
He's
universe.
upstairs in room number 2. I believe he's waiting for people.
I I go upstairs and I knock on the door.
Okay, so you go upstairs, knock on the door. After a few seconds, you hear some heavy kind of footsteps coming towards the door. Eventually, it unlocks and opens, and you see before you a man made entirely of metal.
Bum
Oh,
bum
I see they've
bum.
finally sent somebody. My name's Zinkhart. What can I do for you?
I'm from the university. I'm from the university. I'm from the university. I'm here to help.
How many universities are you from? 3.
I knew that was coming.
I forgot the backstory. I'm so sorry. I
The
think I'm
Researchers
from the
Guild
university.
of
Okay,
Thagria,
right.
dude.
Diagram.
I'm from the Researchers Guild from Tagria.
Of
Uh,
I see.
and of Tagria. I'm here to help. That's why.
Oh, so they finally sent people. Well, weren't they supposed to be 3 of you?
Um, Tirana's busy looking at automated parts, and Grimdo is doing a bit more uh,
he doesn't know
investigating.
who we are, dude.
He hasn't met us. He doesn't know our names.
My two colleagues are busy in town. One's investigating, and the other's um,
Investigating?
exploding with excitement with watching this town.
I see, so they've taken it upon themselves to look around. Well, I suppose that couldn't hurt. Well, come in, have a seat.
It's
Kind of
called
ushers
using
you in,
initiative.
closes the door. So, from the information I've gathered, there have been a few kidnappings that's happened here and there. Owners say that their pets either disappear from their holdings or don't return uh, when out. And there's also been what's been interesting is that there's also sometimes been thefts of diamonds and either pickpocketed or stolen from merchants. Sometimes also stolen from the places where the pets have gone missing. The latest catnapping, I believe, was from a half tabaxi called Reneka,
Hmm.
wife of a prospector and a nurse in the medical ward. It seems that there's actually a lot of death that goes on around here, especially working in the mines and the ruins is rather dangerous. And people die often, but the city kind of tries hard to cover up the deaths where they can so the news doesn't get out. It's kind of one of the weirdest things that I've discovered when I've gotten here. But, I mean, that's all I've been able to gather over the past 10 days or so.
I see. Um, I think I I think we need to stay in town. I need to get Grimdo and Tirana, and we need to speak about what's going on. I think they need to hear this. I tell what's his name now again? Warmonger.
No,
No, that's what you're looking for.
Oh,
he's a warforged named Zinkheart.
scene card. Adele scene card. This is gonna take all three of us to sort out. So I tell him to wait in the cabin. I'll go get Tirana and Grimdo to listen to the tale as well.
Okay. Roll an investigation check or perception check.
So on investigation.
Perception. You're trying to look around for Rana and Grimdo.
You're trying to find us.
Here we go. I rolled a 5.
You look for a good hour. You can't find any of them yet. So, Grimdo, you eventually get into the temple. You see, it's fairly empty, but there's one or two people kind of praying in the pews. And up at the end, there's kind of a dwarven priest who's kind of lighting some incense off to the side. What are you doing?
I'd like to speak to. I'm actually going to go and speak to the priest. Have a word with him about what's going on. I actually want to get his view on what's going on in the town. Obviously, I've heard rumblings of missing pets and families dead, suddenly disappearing, and I'd like to just find out more.
Okay, so you speak to the priest for a bit. He tells you that he hasn't been called to do any like funerals in a while, and he finds that weird.
Hmm.
He hasn't
Me
really
too.
learned anything about the pets or anything, but he has heard some of the kind of people come through and pray that their cats return. But all in all, he doesn't know exactly what's going on. He just, tries to keep the temple going,
Hmm.
and he tries to comfort the people as they come through. They don't tell him much, and he's kind of, the city doesn't really speak to him that much, and he doesn't get a lot of patronage anymore coming through here.
Okay. Can I roll perception? I'd like to hear if anyone, or I don't know which one I'm supposed to roll. I'd like to actually just see if anyone's praying for their cats right now. Is that perception?
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Okay, 7. But does that do I add any of the senses onto that? I don't think so. I don't know.
Senses, no, that's your perception.
Okay, cool. Okay, well, 7 is
It
it.
seems that the patrons that are in here are very quiet in their prayer.
Okay, cool. No problem. Right. Well, I'll head towards the inn then.
All right, so you head back to the inn. You ask around for the Warforged. You go up to meet him. Tells you pretty much the same thing he told Wally.
Mm.
So what are you gonna do?
No, I'd like to ask him if he has any of the addresses where these crimes have taken place.
He tells you about the latest one is a young half tabaxi named Reneka,
And that's the
wife
one
of
with the
the
diamond.
prospector. Uh, I think he thinks that maybe he can't remember exactly whether she had a diamond missing,
Oh, that's not a
but he
problem.
does kind of
I'll ask.
point to you. He does kind of point out where the prospector's house is.
Mm. That's not a problem. What I'll do is I'll head out there and I'll ask. I'll get some information from them. I'd also like to investigate their house and just see. But I'll wait for the rest of the team to arrive just so that we can all go together and use our combined skill. Maybe we'll be able to find something for all three of us together.
All right, Tirana, what are you doing after about an hour or two?
Um, well, my logic is that everyone else has already made their way to where we need to go and find this person. So I'm not I'm not gonna go and try and go and speak to him because I've already um I'll just hear what they have to say when I meet up with them. So I'll just try and find either a Wally or Grimdor, and just let them know what I found with the automatons and the people that are missing and the cats, and that we can link up with those because obviously it is things that we need to go and check out.
Okay, roll a perception check. Try and look around the crowd. You do know that Grimdor went to the temple, and you do know that Awali went to the inn.
20.
Yes.
20.
She solved the entire
Okay, so
case.
is it 20 total?
Yep.
19 plus 1. Yeah. You kind of figure that at least somebody's going to be at the inn, so you head over there and you met with the same kind of scenery. What's going on? You ask around. You go up to Zinkhar's room and you see that Grimdor is there, kind of waiting for you guys. Wally, after an hour, what are you doing? Can't find anybody.
Well, I'm back at the inn. I'm just having, I guess, a drink. Do I drink in this game? I don't even know.
That's up
It's
to
like
your
I
character.
completely suck at finding anyone. So you know what? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something similar. I want to listen to more the chatter at the inn. Is there anyone at the inn
Yeah, there's a couple
that's
of
like?
groups that are drinking together. It's
So
starting to
I
get
go
later in the
to the.
afternoon now, so people are slowly trickling in.
So I just wander through the tavern with a drink in my hand, trying to hear out um for any interesting voices, any stories that might someone that might be talking about the missing families and stuff.
Okay, roll a perception check.
21.
21. Okay, you do see that there's quite a loud conversation going on in the corner.
Mhm.
Um, it seems to be a kind of half orc with that looks like he's an undertaker. He has like overalls on that are quite like messed with dirt and some kind of flecks of blood. He's busy telling his friend that he hasn't had much business in a while, and the medical ward and the temple hasn't sent him bodies in like weeks. And at this point, he's kind of thinking of moving to another city since he's kind of running out of running out of his savings. That's pretty much the gist of the conversation.
So I go up to him um, and I ask him um, about does he know anything about what's happening in town? What's the latest he's heard of the town?
Oh, hello there, friend. Usually, when you want to join a conversation, you gotta, buy a good old pint for the table.
How much money do I have? Do I have anybody? Let's do it.
Pretty flat
My good
broke
You
man,
should
now.
have
can I get
you
you a
should
drink?
have enough money for a drink,
My good man,
Okay,
can
so
I get you a drink?
you wave down the waitress that kind of ignored your flirtations earlier, and she gets you around for the table. My name's Jeffrey Langstack, boy. What do we call you?
They call me a Wally, the most handsomest Jenna in the world. Yeah, I'll go with that.
I'll take your word for it since you're paying for drinks, but what did you want to know exactly?
The family that's gone missing. What's the? Is there anything that you think? Have you heard anything about? Uh, do you have? What am I saying? What's the latest news on that? On the families? What have you heard in the morgue arena?
Well, well, I don't. work in the morgue, work at the graveyard, but
Sorry, graveyard.
um, I haven't actually heard much, and that's kind of the problem. I'm kind of being blocked by management, both at the city and the temple doesn't know what's going on, and the medical ward is also being rather quiet. But I haven't got any bodies to bury in quite a few weeks, and if I don't bury any bodies, I don't get paid. So yeah, it's been rather tough. I've heard about weird things going on, like people dying and stuff, and then disappearing. But I mean, people dying has been going on for a long time. That's why I set up business here. But as of a few weeks ago, the bodies just stopped coming in, and it's been rather tough. I've also been hearing that people's pets are gone missing.
Can
That's
I
also weird. I'm not sure if it's connected, but I haven't buried any pets in a while either.
can I ask you how long the automatronic business has been going on, and how's the business at the
The au-
automatronics?
automatons have been
Like, has it
around since the
changed
start
in
of the
any way?
city. Well, there are more of them now, mm, probably because a lot of people have been dying, so kind of less people have been willing to go down. So they've started ramping up production just to kind of decrease the death rate. And I suppose it helped, but I mean, you have to send down real people there to investigate a lot of the time. So yeah, it's I suppose it's a topic for interest, but it kind of seems that part seems normal to me.
Where was the last that you heard an incident happening
What kind of incident?
of any family? What was the last family or pet being taken? Do you know?
I haven't heard much about pets being taken. I suppose the last one I heard about was somebody had lost one of their dogs, uh, but unfortunately, that person then died in the mine the next day. So that story kind of went dead immediately.
I think I need to investigate the mine. Thanks, good man. What's your name? But I have
Dude.
another round on me.
Dude.
I buy him another drink, and then I leave the inn. And I think I'm gonna go investigate
Anything
the
else to
mine.
say, boy?
He's
I'm gonna go.
dickhead.
Well,
I'm
thanks
gonna
for
go
the
to the inn.
pint.
I give him the pint,
It's Jeffrey.
and then I
Jeffrey
go.
Langstack.
Is the sound behind? Can you hear me?
We can.
He, God's good. Giannis, can you hear me? I think Giannis' sound is behind.
We can hear
Giannis?
you,
Who's
dude.
sound behind? Can you
Oh
hear me?
no, it's not. No, I said I'm leaving the inn. I'm leaving the inn and I'm going to the mines because that was the last thing that he said.
Oh my
You're going
god,
straight to
Leroy
the mines.
Jenkins. This guy is unbelievably stupid. I'm sorry.
If you want to
By
go straight
yourself.
to the mines by yourself, go for it.
Okay, so he's gonna die. Have
Are you sure
fun.
you're going to the mines by yourself? Remember, people are dying.
I'm
People are
not
The
gonna go.
rest of your
dying in
party
the
is not with you.
mines.
Ah, he's a
I'm gonna
strong
go.
man. He can deal with it.
He was trained by
Well,
He was
I'm gonna
trained
go.
by
I'm
Neo or
gonna go.
Neo.
I'm gonna snoop near the mines. I'll go snoop near the mines just to
Okay, you go
get the lay
near
of
the
the land.
mines. The guards in front of the mines tell you that you can't proceed without permission from the city.
Okay. Okay, then I go to I go the council. Where I need to go. The permission of the council, I guess.
Permission of the council.
I need to.
The Council of
I need to
who?
go to
You,
is it the mayor that I need to go to? Who do
where?
I need to go to get permission?
Oh, you need to go to the town hall.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the tunnel. I'll go to the tunnel.
You go to the town hall. You're met by a receptionist. She's kind of half elven. She has like slick back
Don't flirt with
hair,
her.
Oh, he's
and
going
she
to.
tells you, "I'm sorry, sir. We can't admit anybody without an appointment, and we've been pretty backed up for a few days now."
Hmm. Tell I'm from the university.
You're from the university, I see. Do you
God.
have your papers?
um.
Where are your papers?
Well, it's on my backpack. It's in me. I show her the papers.
Do you have
But
the
then,
papers?
do I have the papers?
Who was
I
carrying the
don't.
papers?
Grimdor?
I think it was
Oh, Grim.
Grimdo.
Completely forgot, guys. I'm sorry. I go find Grimdo. I go find Grimdo.
Okay, so eventually you decide, okay, you need to head back to the inn and find Zinkart again. It's like 3 hours later. You guys have been waiting for 2 hours in Zinkart's room. Eventually, you get a knock on the door. You open up and you see a Wally there. He's kind of like covered in sweat and dust and smoke as he's walked around the city.
So let me guess, you went looking for some strumpet and failed hopelessly, did you not?
No, I actually got to the mines. I was turned away, and then I went to get permission from the hall. But then they turned me around and said I had to get paperwork. So I'm
Yes,
here.
and I am the one holding the
Yeah,
paperwork, which means you can't get
right.
anywhere until I go with you. Here, take your paperwork,
Uh,
and I think it's Terraria, right?
Tirana.
Tirana.
Um,
I forget her name. I can't pronounce it properly anyway. So, and Tirana and I will keep doing our investigations. When we're ready to go into the mines, we will. But you go ahead. Go, please. If you think you can handle this alone, you're welcome to try. But Tirana and I are going to keep doing our investigations. Once we're sure that we know what we're facing, or at least somewhat what we're facing, we'll go in and we'll pick up your dead body, return it to the guild, and then carry on, shall we?
so
you
what are
know
the
what?
two of
I'm gonna
you
go
gonna
sit
do?
in the inn.
He's
And I
gonna
should drink with
sulk
my
now.
buddy.
He's gonna sulk now.
Okay, so while he goes downstairs
I'm
for
gonna
a
drink
drink,
with my
what do you?
buddy that I met on.
What's his name?
I'm making new friends.
Well, I think Jeffrey might be very angry with you if you did that.
Oh my god, I forgot these people. I go and speak to Jeffrey. Here we go. Thank you for reminding me about his name.
Okay, you go back,
My
sit down with Jeffrey again. You order around for the table with your papers clutched in one hand and your beer in the other. Tirana and Grimdor, what are you guys doing now?
Well, personally, I think well, okay, we've obviously discussed between ourselves exactly what's going on. Um, I think we should probably go and investigate the house and speak to the people of the, or at least speak to the owners of the last incident that happened. So, um, the lady whose cat was last taken, we can actually also investigate the property and see if we can help out from there. We might be able to get a bit more information on what's going on. Maybe depending on how well my perception actually decides to treat me today.
But we also need to look at the automatons that look like people.
Yes, we do actually have to have a look at that as well. It does. It strikes me as rather suspicious that the temple has
One of
said that
those
there's
are
no,
one of those are in your room right now.
except for that one. Yes, no. It strikes me as rather odd that that not many people. The temple have said that not many people have died, and the priest has said that he hasn't overseen many of the any funerals or something along those lines. So maybe we should actually do exactly that. If you want to investigate the automatons, I'll go and investigate the house and we can see if we can meet back here in a few hours. Sound good?
Okie dokie.
Cool. Then
Okay, so
that's what we'll
Grimdor,
do.
you going to the house.
Yes.
Tirana, where are you going?
To investigate the
Maybe
automatons.
speak to him first.
The automatons are like scattered throughout the city.
Maybe speak to
Are you
the
looking for
main
like
tin dude.
a place where they're built?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, yeah, so Zenkar kind of points you to the warehouse where the automatons are built. Let's see. Grimdor, you make it over to the prospector's house, and you see you are met at the door with the half tabaxi, kind of half human lady
Oh,
who kind of
I know those
looks at
characters.
you and,
I don't know why, but I know them.
yes, sir, can I help you?
Yes, I believe that pets have been going missing from the area, and yours was the last to actually be lost. I'd like
Oh,
to ask you
have
if
you
you,
heard about Nico?
Nico, is that your cat?
Yes, she hasn't returned in 4 days. It's never happened before.
Okay, I'm so sorry to hear that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go through this and we're gonna have a look at what we can find out. And shut up, Angel. Right, what I want to do is I'm gonna ask you a few questions. I just need to find out. You said you hadn't seen your cat in the last 4 days, or you hadn't seen Nico in the last 4 days.
Yes.
Was Nico acting strange before leaving, or before disappearing?
Not at all. She was all the same. We actually got her recently, and I was on a visit to Minami,
Okay.
and we got her, and it's been, I think, 10 days, and suddenly she just up and left and never came back home.
You say you only recently got her,
Yeah.
and where did you get her from again?
Oh, it's a city called Minami.
Minami. Have many of the people in this town purchased their or obtained their pets from Minami?
Um, I don't think so. I think people get their pets from all over the area. There's not a lot of breeders around here, and as you can see, it's quite a desolate area. So people usually have to travel quite a bit if they want a pet. And sometimes we get traders that come around and sell them, and they're quite expensive.
Okay, no, that's not a problem. Would you mind if I had a look around just to see if I can see any signs of disturbance? Anything maybe where just any sort of evidence that may point to what may have happened? Would you mind if I did that?
I don't mind at all. I also got some of my jewelry stolen from my bedroom.
Oh, okay. Was this the
And there
diamond?
were a few guards that came around and investigated, and they found out that there was kind of a white powder that was lying on the floor outside one of the windows.
Okay. Did they collect any of that white powder?
They did a bit, yes. There's still some out there.
Okay, great. Could you point me to that window, please?
She kind of takes you off to the side of the building, and you see outside a window there's almost a trace level of powder on the floor.
What color is the powder? You said
Uh,
white, eh?
It's white, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just touch it and sniff it. I want to smell what it smells like.
Okay, roll an Arcana check.
Arcana. Thankfully, this is in alphabetical order, so it's easy to
I'll
find.
say with
20.
advantage. 20.
That's with advantage, yeah.
You, having spent a lot of time over the past year tracking down necromancers, you recognize this as ground bone dust.
Bone meal. Lovely. That's not always a good sign.
Not at all.
All right. I'd like to investigate a bit more. Can I roll for investigation and see if I can find anything else?
Okay, she takes you up to the bedroom where the jewelry was stolen. Roll investigation check.
And that's 21.
21. Okay. You see that in the jewelry box, only there's actually quite a bit of jewelry still here, like rubies and emeralds and things. But, geez, what was her name? I'm forgetting names. Reneka points out that only her diamond earrings were stolen.
Only her diamond earrings.
Yeah.
Does she have any other diamonds?
No, all the diamonds are gone.
Okay. That's starting to point a bit towards that kind of information. I don't think.
And
there'll
you
be
know
anything
that
else.
diamonds are used for necromancy.
Yeah. Yeah, I know
raising
that
the
they're
dead.
used. I know exactly what they're used for. Okay, cool. I don't think it's so. We've already found out that it must be a necromancer, another bloody necromancer. I mean, of course. Why not? You know?
It's your specialty. Yeah.
It's my specialty. What about their specialty? Okay. I think I figured out what's going on. Hopefully, we can find your little Nico. And hopefully your Nico will be fine. But I'm gonna go and do some more investigating, and we're gonna see if we can find your little kitty.
Oh, thank you, sir.
All right. Right then, I'm gonna head off now and go towards or back to the tavern so that I can meet up with Tirana there.
Okay. So you head off back to the tavern.
It's obviously getting a bit
Tirana,
late now, isn't it? So
Yeah, it is getting quite dark right now. Tirana, by the time you make it to the warehouse, it just closed. You see, like, the doors are locked. There's just a couple of guards walking around if you want to speak with them, but the warehouse is closed.
Is there a way for me to sneak around without them seeing me?
maybe speak to the guards first. They might let you in.
Can try. There's two of them, and they're kind of covering a lot of the area. If you want to try, it will be a stealth check.
Oh, let's try it. $13.
13. Yeah, you weren't very stealthy, and you start trying to, like, try to make yourself flat
What's it?
against the wall and try to walk in past the warehouse, look for an open window. And one of the guards looks over to you and says, "Ma'am, you're not allowed to go down there. I suggest you just go back home."
Is there any way at all that I could possibly have a look inside the warehouse? I'm part of the University of Thagria, and we are investigating the missing people and missing pets.
Well, I suppose we were briefed that you folk might be coming around, but you have your papers with you?
Yes, you do. I gave them to her.
I do indeed.
Kind of hand him the scroll. He opens it, reads it for a bit, kind of wraps it back up, gives it to you. Well, I suppose you would give you a quick look around. And he goes off to the front, opens up the large wooden doors, opening into a large warehouse where you see various large tables, mm, various kind of kilns. What do you call those? Jeez, I totally forgot. Places where you smelt iron ore and
Forge?
make. Yeah, exactly, forge. Well, I was thinking about an anvil. There were a lot of anvils.
There would be, but there'd also be forges.
You see a lot of clockwork stuff. Stuff you're very familiar with. It looked very similar to the workshop back in Mizumi. But yeah, you have a look around and everything seems pretty much normal. So as you try and walk around and find anything out of place, roll an investigation check.
Go, Angel, go. Go, Angel, go.
7.
Nothing looks out of place to you. Everything seems normal. They seem to be producing automatons at a very high rate here, as well as various other weapons and things. Other than that, nothing looks out of place or weird to you.
Ask the gods. Ask the gods.
Ask them what?
I don't know. Question them. Do what I did.
Can I ask the gods some questions?
Yeah, you can. What are you asking?
Licorice.
No, I'm not asking licorice.
Okay, you can roll the general charisma check, and we'll see if they give you anything interesting.
Would I find there?
Let me just say hello to my people in the chat. Hey Adish, hey Asman, what's up? We're doing a charity stream for creators for Paws at the bottom. You can see the links down below if you're interested. We're doing a Dungeons and Dragons stream. Yeah. Hey guys.
I rolled a 15.
Piranha, they basically tell you kind of everything you've learned so far about kind of people going missing, and pets going missing. They're hesitant to share any more information beyond that. You can definitely see that they're, or notice that they're holding back some information. But you kind of figure you already know what it is based on what you've investigated so far and what Indo and Wally have told you. Yeah, that's about it.
Is there any way I can persuade them to tell me what they're holding back?
Sure, roll a persuasion check.
Or an intimidation check. I suck at that.
12.
Nope.
Now, with a 12, they just tell you that. Let's see. Can they tell you that's interesting? Yeah, they just tell you that there's been a recent couple of deaths in the ruins, and the bodies are on their way to the medical ward tomorrow morning, and that's it.
Now it's always there that they die, but nowhere else.
Okay. So if that's it, then I will make my way back to the inn so that I can tell the guys we need to go to the medical. We need to get to the medical ward in the morning.
Hey, we might just be able to use Wally's skills of hitting very badly on nurses so that we can get past them.
Your money.
Right, Toronto, you head back to the inn. You see Wally sitting down there with
Sulking in the corner.
what seems to be the Undertaker, and they're kind of drinking their worries away. Grimdo, what did you do when you came in?
I looked in Wally's direction. I thought, nah, I'll let him stew for a bit. And I went and sat down somewhere else.
You see Grimdo at another table drinking by himself.
I am stoic. I don't really sit with other people.
Well, I'm singing with Jeffrey, and we're singing our lungs out, and we are blowing up the cabin with our amazing voices right now.
And I'm leaning over,
So
going
we think
drunken
ourselves as
tits.
we drunkenly drink to our drunkest we've ever been.
Okay, well, I tap you on the shoulder, Wally, and I say, come, we need to talk. And
What's up? How you doing? It's been a while. I haven't seen you in such a long time.
I'm leaned
Me and
over
my
a mug
buddy
of ale,
Jeffrey-
going drunken tit.
Me and my buddy Jeffrey. He's such a cool dude, man. This dude works with dead bodies. Can you believe that? Like,
yes, I can. All right, so, Wally,
Yo, dude, I know what's up.
we gotta
What is-
go.
Oh, I
No.
belong to Glasgow.
No,
Glasgow
we've gotta
time.
go, Wally. We've
Yes,
gotta
it was
go.
awesome. He told me about his nephews and how his mother was sick, and we cried. Oh, shit. We shared so much. Jeffrey, I'm gonna miss you. Jeffrey.
All right, enough of this. And I grab you by the scruff of your
Jeffrey's
shirt.
just like passed
pull you.
out. There's like a nose bubble like growing in his
I grab you by
Yeah,
the
man.
scruff of your shirt and I pull you backwards to a table by Grimdor, and we sit down so that we can discuss our plans for the next day.
I
Okay,
think
so
I
you
need to
guys
sober up, guys. Like,
sit
I
down,
think I-
have a chat. Yeah, Wally's not all there, but he's already told you all of his information.
Apparently, Tarania just used her blunderbuss. And it got 24 as well.
Jeez, who are you shooting, Toronto?
Jeffrey.
You can't do that. That's murder.
Yeah, you can't
Okay,
do that.
fine. I don't know. No,
Um,
but
Misfire. I've got a way to sober
So-
Wally up. I'll just slap him.
no,
Roll
back
for
to the
an
Caribbean
unarmed
stuff. Just
strike.
throw water on him.
A block.
Roll an
Throw-
unarmed strike.
throw water on him.
Me.
Roll a what on him?
Unarmed strike.
An arm strike.
Good luck.
I grab ice cold water and I throw it on your face.
Ooh, 24.
Can't block that.
Oh, that hits. That hits. Wally, you get punched in the face for 5 bludgeoning damage.
I'm
Roll,
awake.
roll a constitution check.
I'm awake. Where we going? Where's my thing? Constitution check. What's the?
Yeah.
Where is the constitution thingy?
Just click on your
Yes, yes.
constitution number.
I throw a 14. Which means
14, you just pass out. So after you connect Grimdor, Wally just goes unconscious.
Damn it.
Kind of
I always
slumps to
forget
the
I'm
floor.
very, very strong. Oh, well, we'll drag him up to his room and let him sleep on the floor for the night.
Yeah.
He'll wake up in pain.
Zinka did tell you that he organized rooms for you guys. Each of you get your own.
Cool.
And you put a Wally to bed. the
Well,
two
no,
of
I
you
put him to
can go
floor. I
bed.
didn't put him to bed. He's going to sleep on the floor tonight.
Okay, you put him to floor. But it's fine. He slept on the floor for most of his life, so it's probably like home for him.
Yeah, but I put a brick under his back, so he's going to be uncomfortable.
Do you want
Why
him to
are
be
you so
exhausted the
mean?
next
No
day?
shame.
Just-
Take it out.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm putting it under with a grin on my face, and Tarana stops me with what she just said there, and I'm like, spoiled sport, and I pull it out.
Okay, so you guys take a long rest, wake up the next morning, kind of go down, have breakfast.
Yeah, the long rest is
together.
that's for Wally, so he can heal up after that punch.
Okay. Yeah, he's the only one who got damaged.
Friendly fire.
Friendly fire. And the thing is, Wally's resistant to fire, but not friendly fire. He takes full friendly fire damage. So what are you guys doing? What's the plan?
Well, obviously, Tarana came up with an idea of going to the medical ward.
To go and check the bodies that are
Yeah, to go
coming
and
in.
check the bodies that are coming in, because there were 4 that were supposed to be coming in. So if we go and check that out, we might get a bit of an idea. But just so the two of you know, there's necromancy going on here, because there have been diamonds that have been stolen, but also there's bone meal, and those are both telltale signs of necromancy. It's always necromancy. I always seem to be pulled into these ones.
Why do you? I have no words.
Well, you know what? This time, okay, honestly, after we annihilate this necromancer, we're going to burn his body so he doesn't come back. Like, burn it to ash so it will never come back. Agreed? Wow.
You did this whole thing, so I
Yeah.
was just wondering.
The confidence that you guys are
wanna
actually
punch something.
exuding is
I
amazing.
just want to punch something. I'm new to everything. I didn't know necromancy existed until I fought a giant pale creature. And someone told me it was a necromancer.
It wasn't a giant. He was just very tall.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay, so all of you are going towards to track the bodies.
You're right. Is he? Okay. We'll have to book an appointment with the vet then. Just get him checked out. I think it's because his nose has been kind of like stuffy for a while. Sorry. It's just it's Pippin. He's sneezed a little bit of blood, so we're just we're gonna have to organize a vet appointment for him.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
I don't think it's anything serious. He has been sick for the past few days, so it might just be a cold. But it's best to get him checked out nonetheless. So we're gonna just send him off. We're gonna take him off to the vet.
Yeah.
As
sure.
soon as we get some time.
Sending good vibes to Poopin.
Yeah, no, that's a lot of blood. Book an appointment then tomorrow morning, so that we can go as soon as possible. Yeah. So he's happy. I mean, he's strutting around like a crazy cat. So. and he's wagging his tail quite happily too. So I really think he just got a bloody nose. Um, but again, it's always good to be sure rather than him getting like or us finding out that he's actually very sick and we can't and it's too late or anything. So rather catch it now.
Cool. You guys head off towards the ruins.
Mm.
Eventually, you see there's a cart being pulled by a couple of donkeys, where there what seem like tops covering bodies, heading off towards the medical ward. You guys follow suit. Eventually, a they get to the medical ward building, and you see a couple of nurses come out to greet the guards, and they tell them to pull the bodies out back. And you see them going off towards the back, but there's guards blocking you, so you can't follow them towards the back of the medical ward.
All right. Well,
What are
let's
you
have a
guys
word with the
doing?
guards, and just let them know that we're from the Researchers Guild of Thagria, and that we're here to investigate the strange goings on that are happening here.
All right, so you guys have a little chat with them. You show them your papers.
Yeah, as
You
usual.
eventually, yeah, they agree to to allow you to investigate the back. You go out back. You see the bodies are being unloaded and taken down towards the morgue area. Um, and you kind of follow them down. You see bodies being put on tables. Eventually, the guards take the cart back off. The nurses begin preparing the bodies for examination, and yeah, you're standing there in the morgue. There's a couple of nurses in the room. There's bodies all around. What are you guys doing?
I'd like to find out what happens to
Well,
the bodies after they've been examined. To be honest.
I want to go speak to one of the nurses.
Of course you do.
Of course.
Guys, I think I'm going to speak to one of the nurses.
Yeah,
Y'all
of
can go
course.
speak to one tomorrow.
I think I'll go with Awali just in case it doesn't go the way he's planning.
Yeah, it's always good to have someone who can actually speak to people
So
and not hit on them.
you go up to one of the nurses. She's an older woman. She kind of like looks at you. She says, "Sir, I have a job to do. What do you want exactly?"
When was the last time that you had a cup of coffee with a handsome young man?
This
Oh, that
morning,
part. Mm, this morning.
oh, with a handsome young man. It's been a couple of decades.
Thing is, so me and my friends over here are investigating what's happening in town. But you know what? I only want to speak to you, and I think you are a charming little lady.
How
And
do you know? We've only spoken for a few seconds.
I just wanna. I just want some of your time. I think you're an interesting person to talk to.
Wow.
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh, and of course he's got disadvantage as well.
I know, Lily Levin.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm too busy. Please, just go try one of the other
Mm.
nurses.
I
I don't have
got
time for this.
it. I walk away in shame.
Walk away in shame. You take 2 psychic damage.
I speak to myself and I'm like, I'm never gonna even meet a real woman in my life.
You've met many women. Unfortunately, none of them are interested in you, dude.
Right, so after that embarrassing moment, I give her a few minutes to cool down because I don't want to experience the wrath after having to deal with Awali. And I go up to her and I ask her if she has any information about the bodies that have come in. Um, Anything that she could possibly tell us that could be of use to our investigation to help solve these mysteries of the deaths and why people are dying, what's happening, and with the pets. And I show her my papers so that she knows we're from the university as well.
So you go up to her, roll a persuasion check to see if she'll talk with you.
11.
I mean, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm really busy. Why don't you go speak to Lucy over there? She might be able to tell you something.
Go to
She
Lucy.
goes back to dressing the bodies.
So I go to Lucy. If Awali is coming with, I give you a very stern talking to be on your best behavior.
Just give him a death stare. That's all you have to do. It might shut him up.
All right, you head up to Lucy, and she's a younger woman. Seems like she's a half elf.
Your Honor, are you sure? Are you sure? I think this might actually work this time. She's younger. I'm young. You know, there might be a flirting.
Just
There
just
might be a
just remind him what
fling. There might
happened
be a
last night when
spark.
Grimdor punched him in the face.
So
I
you
don't
know why we've been
remember
on this
any.
mission together. You have tried what 3 times now,
Failed all three.
and
Okay, I have a confession to make, okay? I've
um,
never actually ever had a girlfriend. I've also never had a kiss in my life. I
hell no,
just
I'm not
want
kissing
to
you.
kiss a woman. I just want to kiss a woman on my adventure. Why do you think I left the old farts at the monastery? Because there were no women. I just want to kiss it now. Let me just try one more time with this beautiful elven
You
lady.
can try, but
Oh god.
don't do your normal tactics. Just you know what? Just be friendly. Don't flirt. Just be friendly. And if she likes you, it might happen. Don't force it. Just don't, because if you force it, I will punch you.
Yeah, the outcome is not looking good.
Yeah, I
I
know,
got
but
this. I got this. I got it.
Hopefully my investigation brings up more information.
It's like punching necromancers in the balls. They explode. Just be calm. You can do this.
no, it's not.
And also,
I go.
again, that necromancer was in half, dude. There was not. If you punched him on the other arm, he would have exploded.
It's like punching a half-dead necromancer in the balls. He eventually
You gave him a
explodes. I
lummy.
got
That was all
this.
you did.
I go over to Lucy, uh, and I introduce myself. I'm
I'm
like,
just
hey,
standing in the corner like,
how are you? I'm Awali. So I'm with the university, and my two buddies over there. We're trying to figure out what's going on right now. I show her my papers, and I ask Lucy, is there any information that she can give us?
I think he's learning.
I think so.
Roll a persuasion check.
Fuck.
I'd say with advantage.
We're screwed.
With advantage. No, he's rolling with advantage.
Oh, with
With
advantage.
Nope, that failed too. Clearly, I suck at talking to women. Where's Jeffrey?
Did you roll?
Jeffrey was
Did
so
you roll
eager.
with advantage,
Did
dude?
you roll with
Yes, what
advantage though?
advantage it was ended up being 6 anyway, so it doesn't matter. I
again.
suck. I suck. I suck. Okay.
I think I heard June say roll it again.
Oh, sorry, that's me. Don't take that one. Don't take that one. That's me.
17. Okay, she is a bit open to talking than the other lady.
Thank God.
And she tells you maybe it's better if we speak outside. She kind of pulls you outside out of earshot of any of the other staff. And she tells you that um, the bodies in the morgue seem to like disappear every night.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and she knows there's another room that goes from the morgue further down because there's a door. She kind of tells you where the door was, and you remember seeing it when you were in the room. But nobody has a key to it. and the only person she knows
What?
that goes down there is the town physician,
I'm not
Mm,
setting anything
mm.
off.
and his name is Mistalk, Dr. Mistalk,
Dr. Mister.
and he seems like a friendly enough guy when you speak to him. But what she's noticed is that he's kind of his prices for treating people are really high compared to what she
Mm,
thinks it should be. And he's also very quick to amputate people's limbs
mm,
if they get an infection or without like proper treatment. And she thinks that sometimes like he would be able to save their limbs. Um, and sometimes she's worked late at nights,
mm,
and she sometimes hears screams coming down from the lower floors. And when she goes to investigate, like then she doesn't find anything. So she thinks something is fishy that's going on, but she doesn't want to stir up any trouble. But since somebody's coming asking specifically, um, she kind of just lets go of the information. But she begs you not to tell anybody that she told you.
mm.
Guys, I think he's a
I tell
secret
her,
Ripper dog.
I think she's, I tell her that what she says is between me and my college and no one else will hear about it. So I thank her. I stopped
Don't hit
myself
on
from
her.
asking. I stopped myself from asking her for her house address for going for coffee because I don't think there's any cell phones in this world. And I go to Tirana and I tell her what I've just been told.
Okay, so you
See,
kind
if
of pull
you're the
Tarana
nice
outside.
person, it works.
But how do I get girlfriend then? Just speaking to people normally gets information, but no girlfriend.
Grimdo, are you looking around while the other two are speaking?
Yeah, I wanted to find out what's going on in the morgue. Um, but
I'll say
yeah,
you have a quick look around the morgue area. Roll investigation check with advantage.
I don't know how to put advantage on this thing.
Just roll twice and take the high one.
Okay. Investigation check, eh?
Yep.
Okay, well, nothing beats 24 since I landed on 20 and then got an extra 4 on top of that. So
24.
24 is as max as I can
You
go.
see that there's a tiny trace of bone dust
Oh,
that's coming out of one of the doors in the morgue. The other door is open and it's leading to a staircase upward back into the ward. And there's another door, and you see there's just a slight trace of bone dust that's kind of coming, going. It might be originating from the door, going outwards, or vice versa. You're not sure about that, but it's definitely bone dust.
okay. Right. Well, I'm not gonna try and face another necromancer by myself, so I think I'll go back to Tirana and Awali and just get them to come down, and I'll tell them,
Okay.
"Hey guys, I found a secret door downstairs in the morgue. Uh, but there's also
You
bone
don't know that
dust.
it's a secret door.
Well, I found a door down in the morgue that's got some bone dust outside it. It doesn't look very appealing. Again, it's this stinks of necromancy. So I think we should go down and investigate.
Okay, so Grimdor comes up and tells you that. Are you telling him anything before you go down?
I'm game. I think what the nurse said and the screaming is something that I really want to check out. So I'm going with Gromdo.
Guess I have no
Okay.
choice.
So as you guys approach the door, the older nurse says, "Well, I don't think you should be going down there. We aren't allowed. It's restricted."
That makes me want to go down even more.
Well, no, none of us even have a key.
I can punch it down with my fist.
Oh God. Okay, try.
I'm useful in that arena.
Try. Waste your hit points. Go for it.
Okay, so as you say this, the older nurse kind of exits the room and goes upward. The younger nurse follows her, and the room is empty. Are you gonna punch the door?
I'm gonna punch the door. See if
All
it can
right.
open it with my fist.
Roll for an attack.
Can I roll? Can I roll
Which
for
one?
investigation
Uh,
afterwards?
Yeah.
No, let him roll for an attack
Afterwards,
first.
afterwards. I just
I
want to
punched
see him hurt
12.
himself.
Punch 12. You punch the door, and some of it splinters off, but you don't quite
Can I
make
punch
it
it?
through.
Damn it.
You can try again.
Let's do it again.
Do you? Why?
Damn it, I
No,
punched an 11.
that
No, a few
noise.
chips come off, but nothing happens.
Okay, now that he's woken up the entire
Is it-
hospital, can we roll for investigation to see if we can find a trigger or a switch that might be able to open the door?
Roll investigation.
22.
Need two.
Mm.
You look around for the door. There's no switch or anything that opens. It seems that only a key will open the locked door. But you do see there's some kind of trap mechanism that if you do open the door without disarming it, would probably let out some kind of gas
So
to
it's
the
a good
area.
thing he didn't break the door. Well, good thing for him that he didn't break the door because he would have been poisoned. Right, so I found a trap, but I'm pretty sure I can't disarm traps. Although I do have sleight of hand, which means I'm pretty good at thievery. And I've got stealth skill too,
You can
apparently.
try, or somebody else can try.
Who's got the highest freaking dexterity or sleight of hand? No, my dexterity is +5, but who's got the highest sleight of hand?
What is like the band?
It's down at the bottom, above stealth, on your skills.
Mine is
And your
plus
skills.
2.
Okay, so Kiz and I are the same.
4. +4.
Okay, well there we go. We've got our
So,
our little
is
thief.
well, should I roll?
Yeah, roll sleight of hand if you want to
I
disarm
roll
the
a
trap.
19.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you find the trap mechanism, and as swiftly and as quietly as possible, manage to disarm, cut a little thread that prevents the mechanism from releasing the smoke. And you're pretty sure if you open this now, it's not going to trigger.
Yeah, we still can't open the the door.
The door.
um,
It seems
You
the
want me to
way
punch the door again?
it seems the way that Awali's going, it's going to take a good 10 minutes to break the door down.
10
can
minutes
try,
game
but
time,
you
which means
try.
it's going to take a long time. Does anyone
Is
have
the trap
lockpicks?
disarmed properly?
Yes, but we
Can
need
we not
lockpicks.
just try and look for the key?
Okay, Kez, you can look for the key then.
Not a bad idea.
I found the trap, so someone else can find the key. It's probably on the necromancer, but still.
Yeah, as far as you know, only one person has the key, and
The
it is
mortician.
Dr. Mustark.
Well, I rolled a 20 for investigation.
Reveals the same
Yeah,
thing.
you don't find anything. You do.
What,
Right.
Lee? Why don't you
You-
go and show your nice bloody hand to Lucy and find out where the doctor is so that we can get the key?
Yeah, you got pretty
Ooh,
good sleight of
smart.
hand, dude. You can steal it.
Let's go.
Tirana,
Um,
in your investigation, you do see that there's a kind of a weak spot by a joint on the door.
Ooh,
That you think if it's hit in the right way, you might be able to get the door open.
maybe the mace will be able to damage it.
connect again.
You know what? Let Wally damage himself a bit more. Go for it. Punch that point.
Connect it again. Let's do it again.
Okay, Wally,
I can punch
You
it
gotta
again.
hit it, you gotta hit
You
it
can-
just right.
Yeah. Roll with advantage.
17, 24.
24. And with that,
The
you
door
manage
splinters.
to kick the door right on the handle, and it goes flying off and smashes against the side of the wall.
I knew that.
And
Well, guys.
Hey, 901, thanks for joining us for this for this last stream that we're doing. Except for obviously the close off. It was a great weekend, and thank you so much for jamming with us yesterday. It was really fun. Carry on.
and as the door splinters and hits, you see there's another room that looks very similar to the morgue. It seems like pretty much another morgue room, and there are some what seem like bodies on the table with pieces of cloth or top covering them. At the moment, there's three, and there's another door heading further off the other side. What are you guys doing?
Let's investigate the room first before we move on.
Hmm.
As you walk in,
Ah,
the
God, another trap. Should have
the
thought about
tops kind of lift up and fall off as you see three zombies awaken on the table.
that. Ah, God, more undead.
Okay,
Alrighty.
let's see. I want everyone to roll initiative.
18.
Initiative. Where's my initiative?
18.
Initiative.
Next to your armor class.
Where's the initiative?
7.
Where's the initiative? I don't. Oh, here we go. Sorry.
Oh,
9.
am I the only one who rolled a high initiative?
Tarana, what was yours?
7.
7.
No, Nimi. No.
And miraculously, the zombies rolled a 6. So you guys are going first. Grimdor, as Awali kicks down the door, you're the first one to realize there's undead in here. And you go rushing in. What are you doing?
Okay, well, I will pull out my mace and my sword, and I will begin. I'm not sure if attacking them would be a good idea, though, but they're
In
zombies. I
clearing
mean,
house. Okay.
no, cat, you can't climb up here. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to clear house. So I'll the closest one to me, I'll take him out first.
All right. That is probably the one on the left. Roll for attack. Which
Okay.
weapon are you using?
Using the mace first. That's 26.
Oh, that hits.
That hits
damage?
hard.
Yeah.
Okay,
Was
so
that a
that's
crit?
26. It's, I don't know, I suppose. It's about as high as I can go, really. It's 27
what
is
was
the
on the
highest I can
dice?
probably roll.
Oh, no, it's not a crit. It's not that 20. Okay, so you hit 9 with the Mace of Disruption.
Yeah, and then I've got to hit again for another,
Uh,
because it's 2d6 as far as I know.
Yeah, so you roll another 2d6 damage.
And that's 6. It's 9 plus 6. That makes it 15 total.
And with that, there's just a radiant eminence of light that just emanates from the mace, and you essentially just turn the zombie into dust as you swing through.
May not have been crit, but God, that was a good hit.
That's the end of that zombie.
And I've still got another action.
Yeah.
Okay, well then with the short sword, I'll strike at the next one.
Okay, go for the middle one. Roll for attack.
18
That's gonna hit. Roll for damage.
and 4. It's not 9. It's not as high.
Yeah, you smash into it, and you manage to chop off both of its arms.
So all it can
but
do
it's
is bite
still-
now.
Yeah, all it really can do is try and chomp. Okay, Wali's next.
I go in for unarmed strike.
On which one?
The most
The new
dangerous one?
zombie. No.
Okay, the fresh one. Okay, so you run up to the fresh one. Roll your attack.
11.
11. Hits. Roll for damage.
Nice.
Yeah. 7
7.
damage. Nice.
7 points of damage. Okay. Anything with your bonus action?
Yes, I'm gonna do that. I'll use flurry of blows.
Flurry of blows. Okay, 2 more attacks. Roll the second unarmed strike.
He's going Liu Kang on the
19
crowd. Look at that.
for the
Liu,
flurry of
Liu
blows.
Kang right
And
there. Boom.
that's gonna be more than enough. With this zombie, you just punch its head off clean. You still have 1 attack left.
There we go. And I still have another attack. Then I go for the
Yeah.
one that is left.
The one with no
Okay.
arms.
How many zombies are there? Let's
Yeah,
go.
The
it's
one
got
that's
no
got
arms.
no arms.
Another
literally-
online strike.
It literally has
With
1
face.
HP left.
Yeah, all you
Okay,
have to do is slap him and he's like,
I got 16
that hits.
he's dead.
in the roll.
Yeah.
Damage.
Second time the head just pops off and flies hitting the wall behind it.
5. There we go. Woohoo! Limber. That was nothing. I just
Yeah, there was
thought
nothing
that was
because he
harder
had
than you
nothing
guys.
to fight you with, dude. He had no arms.
Yeah, and with that, you're in the morgue type of room. You see there's a door on the other side. What are you guys doing?
Well, I don't think there's anything in this room other than zombies, but we may as well just check in case. But that's up to Kez
You
because
see
it's
there's
her turn to do
various-
something.
There is like a section where there's some alchemical stuff going on that's not in the other room, and it does seem necromantic in relation.
Okay, so well, you know what? We have clearly established that it's a necromancer. Zombies,
For sure. Yeah.
bone meal, diamonds. It's definitely a necromancer.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go through. Let's first check for traps on the next door because you never know.
All right, roll investigation check.
Okay. Well, I got 11, so I failed, but maybe Kez did better.
Doesn't seem trapped to
19.
you. Tirana, it's definitely trapped with the same type of mechanism.
Okay. Awali, clear the trap.
Let's do my thing. Sleight of hand. Here we go.
Yeah.
Step back.
I roll 12.
Yeah.
Step
So
back.
as you
Do I
are
do well?
busy trying to figure out the mechanism, you know how to disarm it, but you cut the thread in the wrong place, and all of a
Ooh.
sudden this purple gas begins emanating from the door. I want you to roll a Constitution saving throw. How far were the rest of you from the door?
I stepped back. I did. I stepped back. I knew that was going to happen.
I threw a 17, so 18.
I think Tirana was pretty close. So Tirana also roll a con check. A saving throw, actually.
Where do I find it?
It is just under your scores. There's a box there that says saving throws at the bottom. On the right. I mean on the left
I
actually.
remember seeing it before. Oh, there, saving throws, yeah. Your name, underneath your name, the first box, underneath strength, dexterity, constitution.
It's not. Oh, what? 7.
7 Gs. Okay. So as you guys inhale, a Wally.
Is there any way that I can dive to get the Rana out of the way as well? As I'm surviving. Can I try and save her?
I suppose you would have known that you immediately cut in the wrong place and then you go dive, try and save Tirana. So Tirana roll another con save, so you get advantage.
12.
12. Okay, that's
Does it
enough.
save her? Does it
You
save her?
both take 3 points of poison damage as you inhale. but luckily there's no other effect that takes up
Ooh.
hold.
Lucky.
Okay, so as the cloud subsides, the door is still there locked. What are you guys doing?
I'm sorry, Matt Angela. That was my fault. I shouldn't have asked you to do that check. But had you not, you wouldn't have found the trap. So it may have been worse. Okay, well, we're gonna have to attempt to open the door. The trap's already been set. So has the poison cleared yet?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
It clears after a couple of minutes.
all right. So let's attempt to open the door. See if it's unlocked.
No, it's locked.
Okay. Hey, Awali, you want to damage your knuckles a bit more?
Let's go.
Let me first. Shall I investigate for weak points? I think I should investigate for weak points. Shall I do that?
Let's go.
I mean, the door is very similar to the one before, so you'll roll with advantage.
Okay, roll advantage then, because you know the. Do I roll advantage or does Awali roll advantage?
B.
Whoever's hitting
27.
Oh,
I
didn't even
hit
have
the
to roll
door with
advantage.
the door. 7
27.
hits. Roll for damage.
Door flies off its hinges again.
12 damage.
Someone just doesn't know his own strength. Hey, just like decks the freaking door.
Yeah, 12 damage is going to break the door in the crit place.
It's funny
And
how
the
my
door
slap
goes
knocked him
flying
out
open
though.
again.
Dust.
And as the door flies open, you see there's another room here, but it doesn't look as built up as the rooms before. It seems like it's more like dug out into the rock. But you look around and you see there's various cages and things, tables with with body parts strewn around, with human body parts as well as animal body parts. There's some cats and dogs in cages, kind of haven't been fed properly and starting to starve.
Can I
But
free
also,
them?
No, don't free them. Leave them where they are for now. Let's just get rid of this necromancer first. Then we'll
Okay.
take out the.
in the middle
the
of the
animals.
room, there's this
Ugh.
large, sombering figure. Seems to be made up of a different body parts that are sewn together.
It's
Frankenstein's
Adam.
monster.
And it begins lumbering towards you guys. So I want you to roll initiative again. As you're being
Oh my
attacked
god.
by a flesh golem.
Why do I keep losing
3.
where initiative is? Initiative.
3.
Oh, there's it.
21.
Freaking 3.
Nice.
18.
It's my turn to actually get the bad luck on this roll.
Yeah, you're going last, Grimdorf. Tirana, you're up first. The flesh golem begins walking slowly towards you.
I'm gonna use my
Kind of-
blunderbuss to keep him away. 24.
Nice.
That's gonna hit. Roll for damage.
Nice.
Nice.
14.
14 points of damage. Wow. What type of damage is that?
I don't know.
Blunderbuss 2d8 plus 2 piercing damage. Okay. Anything else? Bonus action?
No,
Okay.
See, we're in a very small space, so I don't know if I should use a flamethrower.
Is it very small though?
Are we in
There's
a
a
big?
chance you might hit one of the cages.
Okay, then don't.
Yeah, no,
A 15-foot cone.
I'll skip it.
Okay. Get to a Wally.
Here we go. I also want to keep at a distance. This kind of want to punch him in the toe and see what happens.
Why
I'm
is
gonna give it.
toe?
He's a giant made of mini parts. Maybe if I punch his toe, he will stop
This is
walking.
your forte, bro.
Let's go. Punch him in the toe. Unarmed strike.
All right, roll for attack.
Rolo 8.
Oh my god, dude.
I
Eight
missed him and I hit the floor.
just misses. This is a big guy. He's moving very slowly, and somehow you manage to miss.
I think the guess is still messing with my mind.
Yeah, okay, that we'll use
Can
that
I go for
excuse.
another strike? Can I go for a key strike? Like
Yeah,
a key
you use
charge? A
flurry of
key
blows.
charge.
Use flurry of blows. You can attack
Key
twice
charge.
again.
Launch your flurry of
Key
blows.
charge. Flurry of blows. Bonus action. I roll a 18.
That
That's
hits.
better.
Roll for damage.
Go for damage. 8.
8 points. Okay. All right. Second attack.
Do I go again? Do I go again? Again, flurry of blows. Unarmed strike. Let's go. I roll a 25. I get to punch him in another toe. Let's go. And I
Yeah, roll
punch
damage.
5. Damage
5
him.
points. Okay.
5.
Is that it?
Yep, I think that's my turn, I think.
Okay. The flesh golem is going to slam into you, Wally. Bringing its hands down for a 12 to hit. I don't think
What
that
do I
hits
do?
you.
Okay.
20, that hits you. So AC? Your
What must
armor
I say?
class?
Your armor class.
19.
19. Okay, so it doesn't hit. So yeah, it tries to blunder its way and try and slam into you, but you just dodge and dive and misses you completely. Grimdor.
Can't touch this.
Yeah. Okay. My first action is going to be I'm going to use the Mace of Disruption and I'm going to nail him with it. So let me roll.
All right, go for him.
Oh my god, I miss. Oh, 14. I might hit him.
That hits.
Okay.
That hits.
And then bludgeoning damage is 10. And then another d6 that is 7. So I hit him for 17 damage.
Why did you roll a d6?
Sorry?
Why did you roll a d6? Another d6?
It's d6 plus 2 for the Mace of Disruption.
It's only if you're an undead creature. This is not an undead
Ah,
creature.
it's not undead. But it's made of dead body parts. I thought that was undead. Okay, then it's 10.
It's a construct.
Alright, then it's just 10.
10 points of damage. That was the first hit.
How
Take a
big is this
swing with the sword
character?
as well. It's pretty big.
Is he big? Is he?
Standing
How much bigger
a
than
few
me
heads
is he?
above you.
A few heads. Only a few
Couple
heads.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do a blood curse of binding. And I'm going to attempt to bind the creature within 30 feet of me. I suppose that actually, does it really matter? It actually does, because you can't move if I do this. So I'm going to try and bind him. And
What
I need
does he need to do?
okay, he needs to succeed on a strength saving throw of DC 12.
Okay.
Or have their speed reduced to 0. And they can't use any reactions
Rolled
until the end of the turn.
in 9.
So he's not going to be able to. He's a 0 then. He's not
He's
able to
stuck
hold.
and he can't take reactions. Okay.
Cool. Then the next.
So Wally, that means you can disengage. I mean, you can move away from him.
Will we
without
doing
being-
that? I jump back.
It's not your turn yet.
That's
Anything else?
it. I've only got
That's it. You
2.
don't have any more actions.
Yeah.
Toronto, back to you.
Let me just greet my people. Hey, Kitty. Hey, Idea Shape. You on gaming? We're doing a Dungeons and Dragons game. I think is this the final boss we're fighting at the moment?
No,
No,
is not
this
the
is not.
necromancer.
This is not a
Okay,
necromancer.
we're fighting a giant zombie-like monster stitched together. So I'm assuming
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
No,
Yeah.
Frankenstein's
Yeah,
monster.
we're doing that.
Frankenstein's
Oh, and
monster.
we're
Yes,
doing-
yes, yes.
We're doing a. If you guys want to support, we're doing a fundraising called Creators for Paws. It's for the Scottish animals, and we're almost close to the goal of 600 euros, right?
Pounds.
Pounds. So if you can, the link is down below, right at the bottom. Good to see
Even
you guys.
£5 will help.
Mm.
Yes, that would be cool. But yeah, back to the game. Thanks for joining.
My turn.
Okay,
Mhm.
Tarana, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna blunderbuss him again.
Go for it. Roll for attack.
11. Think it misses.
That hits. It's a big guy blundering.
And he's
He
standing
has
still.
an AC of 9.
And he's standing still. You can't miss.
Roll for attack. I mean for damage.
11.
11 points. Nice.
You hit him hard.
Anything else?
Do you have anything else you can do, Angel? Any other bonus actions other than the flamethrower?
I can try and punch him.
Give it a shot. He can't move.
21 to hit.
Yes, Angel.
Are you going up?
Oh
to
my
him?
god!
Woo.
You punched him and
Woo.
fuck all came out. It was like, ah!
Okay, roll for damage.
I tried, but it's saying undefined equals 0.
Because you have a -1 strength. You don't do any damage when you punch.
Ah!
He should heal by 1 actually.
Tried.
If you punch.
You tried. Good attempt.
No, you wouldn't have been able to do that anyway. You can't punch in the bonus
She
action.
tries an uppercut. Ah!
But you can try and shove him. As a bonus action, you can telekinetically shove one creature you see
Where-
within 30 feet.
What is
of
in the
you.
room? Shove him
Try-
into something. And away from Awali.
How do I roll for that though? Because there's no thingy to use.
No, he needs to make a strength save. So let's see whether he saves. Nope, he rolled an 11. So where are you going to push him?
What's in the room?
Where can I push him towards?
There is a burning brazier kind of
I
near
thought
the
you
center
said
of
there
the
was a
room.
brazier in the center of the room. I did hear that. I just didn't know if it was lit.
I think let's push him
is lit.
towards
Push him
that.
in that direction, yeah.
Okay, so you push him, he falls into the bracer, takes 2d6 damage. Ooh, 9 points of damage.
Wow. Nice hit, my angel.
6. And with that, you see that it starts to get scared that it's on fire. Tries to,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
pat
Oh my
himself
god,
out.
it's exactly the same as Frankenstein's monster then. Maybe he's not such a bad guy. Maybe we should actually try and help him. Because remember, Frankenstein's monster was a good guy.
If you want to put him out, then put him out.
I think we shall.
It's your turn anyway.
Might gain him as a
Wally,
friend. It's a Wally's
What are
turn.
you doing?
But we might gain
Wally,
him as a
try
friend.
and put him out.
He's scared, which
I put
means
him-
he doesn't like being on fire.
No, I'm not scared.
Not you, man, the
I do
monster.
fear of everything. My fear comes
Extinguish
from
his
women,
fire.
not monsters. Okay, I extinguish his fire with the closest thing that I see in front of me.
I hope it's not an
Closest
animal.
thing you see.
I hope you didn't just
What
grab
is-
an
what
animal,
is-
dude.
There is
I take a
kind of
blanket, yeah. I see this it's like there's like obviously there's like blankets around, so I take one of that and I try to
Okay,
put
so
out the
you
fire.
throw a piece of rag on top of him,
Mm.
and it turns on fire. And the
Oh my
fire gets
god, dude,
bigger.
you're making it worse.
Oh man!
Is there
He
water in
takes-
the
Guys,
room?
it's okay.
It takes
I try and get
another.
water and I throw it on.
It takes another 2d6 fire damage,
Mm.
as whatever blanket you threw seemed to have something
Flammable on it. Is
No,
there-
don't die!
Is there any water or anything that might put out the fire? Shall I roll investigation?
Well, wait, it's the flesh golem's turn, and it's going to get off the brazier and kind of get on the floor and start rolling around. Let's see if it manages to put himself out. It does. He's not
Okay.
on fire
Nice.
anymore.
That's not necessarily a
And
good
that's
thing. He
his-
might be angry with us.
That's his turn. Grimdor, what are you doing?
Okay, you know what? I'm not going to actually risk hurting it anymore. If it's afraid of fire, it's obviously been hurt before. So what I want to try and do is I want to try and subdue him somehow. But can I check the room to see if there's anything?
Little Wally hits on him.
That might not be a good idea. He might fall in love with him.
Well, if it's not working with women, it might work with an undead thing, man. With a lot
It's
of
not
people.
undead. If it was
That
undead,
counts,
then my
doesn't it?
if he was undead, my mace would have hurt him, and my mace didn't actually hurt him.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Is there anything that I might be able to like?
You do see some chains lying in piles on the floor.
Okay, maybe let's try and what do I roll to actually try and put some chains on him?
Probably a strength check
Strength
against
check.
his strength.
Okay.
Oh, don't ask me to do
So,
that.
okay, I've got strength plus 18 strength plus 4. So I'm gonna roll. Oh, geez, like 20,
Okay.
24.
He
Natural
rolled a
20.
12, so natural 20. Yeah, you managed to tie him up, and he's restrained. He's restrained at this point.
Okay.
Tirana?
Yeah, it's Angel's turn.
I think I'm gonna skip my turn because I pushed him into the fire and I don't want to make him angry. So yeah, I'll just stand in the corner and keep my
Yeah,
distance.
but you seem to have the most calming chats with these things,
Wally.
and also you know about automatons and stuff. This is close enough to one.
No, it's not.
Fine.
I
Wally.
go up to him, and I'm like,
I
"Hey, big
just
fella."
shoved him in the fire. He's not gonna want to talk to me.
You mentally shoved him in the fire. It could have been any one of us. He wouldn't know that.
Just shoved him in the fire.
Anyway.
I think I got this. I think I got this. I go
Okay.
up to him. I'm like, "Hey, big fella. Sorry about that, man. We didn't know what was going on. We were just attacked ourselves by undead creatures, and then you came out, and we were in a flurry of ourselves. How bad?
How bad?
Are you okay? How big bad?
No,
His
yes, if
We
you
want to
strength.
know what
understand.
happened. We want to know what happened here. Do you understand me?
Roll a charisma check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage,
Yeah,
how
well,
do
we
you do
just
that?
fought him. It has to be
Yeah.
disadvantage.
You have to beat an 18.
Oh.
Oh, persuasion. That's persuasion, right?
No, it's charisma, dude.
No,
Like your
charisma.
proper charisma.
Oh, it is charisma.
Top.
It's one of the big 6 numbers on top,
Okay.
the last one.
Come on, you can do it. Oh,
3. Clearly, that didn't
3.
work.
It just grunts at you
oh
in anger.
God. See, this is why I said Kez needed to talk to him.
And the golem is restrained, but it still has its hands free, and it begins to
Ah, but I've got
try
something
and
to
hit
stop
you,
that.
Wally, but with disadvantage.
Mm.
16, does it hit? I don't think
Does
so.
it hit?
No, it doesn't. He's got 19 armor class.
19
19.
hits.
So he jumps back.
You take 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
He kind of
me.
spins and whacks you over the head with one of his arms. Gives you a
Ow.
backhand.
Ow. Ow.
From
Ow.
door. What are you doing? You just see the flesh golem attack Wally again. Doing quite a bit of damage.
Okay, I'm going to put manacles
Ow.
on him. I've got manacles in my inventory.
Okay.
Will they fit on him,
How
though?
does manacles work? I think you have to do another contested strength check.
Another contested strength check. So I have to roll strength again.
He's trying to beat a 22.
Oh, God, I barely even got there. 5. Botched that one.
Yeah. He's just flailing around too much for you to get the manacles on.
Okay. Angel,
Tirana?
just roll charisma and try to speak to this guy. Stay away from him, though. Don't come too close. What's your charisma, though? You've probably got a decent charisma. Oh, my God.
Oh no.
So I
We are clearly not getting through to him.
You
I pick
stepped
out
too
a
close.
handkerchief from my pocket and I just wave it and call a truce. And I say, I'm very sorry for lighting you on fire. Please forgive me. We are trying to help you and we're trying to set you free. Can you help us find who is causing these problems? Please don't hurt me.
Roll a charisma check with disadvantage.
How do you do disadvantage?
Roll twice and take the low one.
All
You're
right.
aiming for a 15.
Fuck. Yeah. Neither of them would have gotten anywhere anyway.
6.
Yeah, it's still just groaning and moaning and flailing about.
While you look around the room, see if you can see anything of use. Investigate, maybe.
He's afraid of fire, right?
Yeah, don't
Should we
scare
try and
him more.
intimidate him? Okay.
No, don't intimidate. No, dude, don't do that. He's already gone through enough.
Okay. I want to look around the room for anything that might help us calm him down.
Roll a perception check.
Five,
Oh
really?
God, dude.
I rolled a 5. I don't think I'm gonna find anything.
Nope. You stare blankly at the fire, thinking,
No, yeah,
"I'm
you
gonna try to
don't-
intimidate him."
You don't see anything that's helpful.
Oh, I'm not gonna try perception. I'm not very good at that. I can see I don't have very good perception. I'm gonna.
I'll try.
At that point, you hear from behind you. Well, what do we have here? And you
Well
turn
then.
around.
I'm not. I haven't turned around yet, but I'm just gonna say, well then. It must be. It must be the smelly old, well, not the smelly, but the stinky necromancer with with the
Necromancer has
bone
entered
meal.
the chat.
How are
with
you?
that,
I know exactly who you are.
It's going to cost. Let's see. So how nasty is this guy going to be?
Well, depends on you. You're the DM.
It's going to roll. Who's closest to the door?
I don't
I'm
know.
closest to the thing that just
I-
smashed me
I
in
think
the
we're
head.
all
so-
close to the golem because
Not
we were
just-
all. I suppose it might be me.
Okay, he's going to attempt to shoot a ray of enfeeblement at you. The ranged spell attack. Does a 21 hit?
Huh?
Does a 21 hit?
Against my AC. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is.
We hit. Target deals enough damage. Use a strength attack. So you feel yourself getting weaker, and from now onwards, you're only gonna be able to you deal half damage.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
no.
Window.
Our power it is out.
The flesh column's gonna continue to flail about at a Wally.
I'm not close to him.
Bloody
Can I
ESCOM.
jump around him? Because I realize I'm good at jumping around things. So is there any way I can dodge him and jump around him?
No, you roll the 23 to hit.
Oh no.
Take 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm dead. No, he killed me.
Are you
Did
down? You're unconscious.
It looks like I'm out.
Oh, God.
I got killed by the dead.
You know
by
what?
the
He's
dragon
like that
guy.
fucking sun spear in what's it, in Baldur's Gate. He's that
Chicken.
useless.
Chicken says we need to use the power of friendship.
You do.
Save me,
Grimdor.
guys.
How are you
I
going to
died.
use friendship here, Grimdor?
I'm not using fucking friendship. Screw that. This guy's dying. This guy's dead. Well, okay, as much as I can deal damage with half of everything. Let's see. that's not it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna strike with both my sword and my mace. I mean, I might as well just do it. He's not undead though, but at least I can deal some damage to him.
On what, the necromancer or the flesh golem?
The necromancer. Actually, wait. I've got a better idea. No, wait. I don't know if I should strike the chains free. The golem might come straight after us. No.
No, maybe break it and then just say sick him.
No, he's not on our side, Angel. I mean, he smacked a Wally. And he nailed.
But maybe if he sees us fighting the necromancer, he might go, "Hey, wait, they're trying to help."
All right, great. Then you take the chains and you take them off. I'm not sure that's a good idea. I'm gonna roll and attack the necromancer.
Okay, go for it. So you run over to necromancer.
Okay, 22 damage. Oh, sorry,
Okay, you
22,
hit it,
22
22.
hit. 22 hit.
That hits, yeah. Roll damage.
7. And that's for the mace. Okay,
7, so that's half to
3.5. So let's say 4.
3.
Yeah, 3, 4.
Okay. Anything else?
Sword. Strike again. I think this is gonna miss. 18.
18 hits.
Okay, and oh god, 7 again. So it's 3 hits, 3 damage again.
All right. So you take a couple of slashes at him. You don't feel as strong as you used to be, but you did make a mark. Tirana, what are you doing?
It's probably gonna kill us, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and free him and say, "Psst, we work together. Kill bad necromancer dude."
Did you just blow a kiss at him?
Well, roll a charisma check.
That's not gonna go well.
Oh, come on, you got this.
This is not gonna go well at all.
I'd say with disadvantage, so you still, because you're still fighting.
14.
Okay, it's no.
14.
14 and 14.
You rolled 16 on wisdom. He's not convinced. Now you just freed him.
Oh god, Angel.
Oh no! Now you have 2 creatures.
Wally, roll a d20.
Nice dungeon.
Okay,
Nice
multiple
dungeon master
alive.
brings us back. Or brings back one of our
Let's do
fighters.
this. I threw a 20!
Natural 20! Holy
Hello!
crap!
You come back alive.
I come
with
back
one hit
from the
point.
ashes!
Yeah.
No, 1 hit point, really?
You wake up on the
You
floor
can't
with
put
1
good
hit
man
point.
down.
Like Goku.
I'm
Every single
back.
time he dies.
I come back.
Necromancer is gonna try a withering touch on you, Grimdor.
He's probably gonna roll.
24 hit.
Yeah, I'm done. There's no way I can handle that. I'm 16
No,
armor.
it's 4 points of damage.
Is it only 4? Yeah, I thought it was worse. Okay.
Flesh Golem is gonna attack Tirana with a slam. 11. Does 11 hit you?
What's your armor class, Edge?
17.
11 again? No, he misses you.
Are you still
Maybe
gonna try and
some of your
convince
words
him?
did get through to him.
Maybe.
Okay, so
Grimdor.
try it again, Angel.
It's not my
I'm not.
turn.
I know, but I'm not going to attack him. So it's up to you to actually convince him to fight. All right. Well, I'm going to do what I can. The only thing I can do, which is attack.
Oh, wait. At the end of your turn, you should have been able to make a con save
Oh,
to save against the spell. So roll con save.
con save. 19.
Ooh.
You save, so your strength is back to normal.
Bitch. Now you got the wrong side of me. I hope I can hit him. Oh, and even with my strength back, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll give him a chance. I missed 12.
Hang on. Just
12
give me a
hits.
second.
12
I
hits?
need to see
Just gotta wait for Kiz.
Goddamn adverts. I just opened the streams and it looked like your screen went blue again. So I refreshed it. So I just want to see what happened. But now I have to watch a freaking advert to get to your screen.
Oh yeah. Does seem like my stream died. Jeez, I wonder what's wrong with it.
What's your internet like? Is it a bit painful?
I think my internet is fine. It might be the hyperlayer server that's messed up.
It's possible.
Okay, I'm just gonna restart it.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm gonna go and get myself a Guinness. I'll be right back. Do you like anything, Enzo?
See you now. See you now. See you now.
Orania.
Jeez, guy leaves on his turn.
He's got to restart the.
Could not wait 2 seconds.
Apparently he's leaving because you have to restart the stream.
Mm.
It looks like I have some. I can handle animals really well. Is there a way to combine my knowledge of handling animals with trying to persuade the giant to help us? Giant Frankenstein. Yanis?
Hey, say that again?
Is there any way that I can use my animal handling ability in this fight?
Not really. I mean, the animals are in cages. Unless
While
you open it.
sorry,
What if I
Graham,
use my wisdom to figure out a way to, um, yeah. Is there a way I can use my inner wisdom to think about things to improve our chances?
Think about things to improve your chances. I don't know.
while you're thinking about things to improve your chances, we are still streaming in order to raise funds for Creators for Paws. We are £40 away from our second donation, which is £600, and we pretty much have until the end of the stream and our closing off to go and do it. So, like I'm always saying, we either need 4 people to donate £10 or 8 people to donate £5, and then we will have the £40 that we need in order to have reached our second goal of £600. And I believe we can do it, and you guys can do it. But just share, donate, raise awareness, be awesome, and just help us reach our goal so that we can help the Scottish SPCA in their quests to take care of doggies and kitties and birds and snakes and all those wonderful things. Yeah, that's me.
Save the fur babies.
Save the
You
fur
can do it.
babies.
Here's Zachary.
Okay, so Brundle, what are you doing on your turn?
Okay, well, I rolled 12 and I hit apparently,
You hit,
which is
yeah,
weird.
So roll for damage. I mean,
I
it's
I
a
hit it pretty hard.
necromancer.
Is 10.
Yeah. It's not like a necromancer is wearing plate armor. He just
Mm.
came from upstairs after treating people.
I hit him for 10.
10 points.
Mm.
Nice.
And then
That's one attack.
I'll take the other attack with my short sword plus 1.
Alright.
12 again.
That hits. Roll for damage.
8 damage.
Nice. Okay. He's still up, but he's not too happy that he's being attacked.
Beaten
Seems
down.
like he wasn't ready for a hand-to-hand combat.
Well, sword
Torana.
to his face combat.
Sword to face combat, yeah. That's the worst type of combat. Torana,
Can
what are
I,
you doing?
can I attack and convince him to help us attack? Or can I only do one or the other?
No, you can only do one. If you're not really convince him. I mean, you can say stuff. But, yeah, if you need to try to persuade, then you should roll a check, and that takes an action.
Don't you have 2 actions?
No, she's an action and a bonus action.
No.
But remember, you still have that antimatter rifle bullet. Now might be a good time to use it.
Mm-hmm. That one bullet you got, now's the good time to use it.
Okay, let's see.
What do I have? What do I have?
16 hit.
Ooh.
That hits on Necromancer.
Yeah. Well, I think. Necromancer?
Well, it's the antimatter rifle, and it says, yeah, on the necromancer, not the zombie dude.
Golem.
Okay, roll for damage.
22.
My god.
2 points of damage on the antimatter
Whoa.
rifle.
Nice.
He's dead.
And yeah, you shot him right in the shoulder, and it's bleeding profusely. But he's still up. Anything else to run up? Bonus action. You can use a shove for your bonus action or your flamethrower.
I'm gonna shove him towards the fiery thing.
I want to keep him alive. Ask him some questions. You might not want to do
He's
that.
not in that room. He's in the second morgue.
Is there anything I
But
can shove him
you
into?
can try and shove him away from Grimdor. And the Grimdor will get an attack of opportunity on him.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, so he needs to roll a strength save. I don't think Necromancer's very strong. No, he's got a 9 strength. 2. So he gets shoved. So the Necromancer, after being shot in the shoulder, just gets pushed back. Grimdor, you take the opportunity to slash at him again.
Can I not hit him with the butt of my sword and knock him out?
He doesn't seem... He seems pretty healthy that he might not get knocked out.
Okay, well then I'll slash with the sword. Try and get some more damage done.
Sword, okay. Roll for attack.
Oh my god, 27.
That hits.
No,
Is that a crit?
No, it's
No,
just
it's a
straight.
19.
19 plus 8. Okay, I'll...
Roll for damage.
Oh god, 11.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
No, I know
He's
it's good.
looking-
I'm
I
trying
mean-
not to kill him.
He's breathing really heavily now. There's blood pouring from his shoulder. And he's looking like he might run away at this point. That was Grimdor.
Awali,
Let's try
knock him
this
out.
time. Wally. Wally, you woke up with your eyes open. You got 1 hit point left. What are you doing?
You got 2 actions
There's
though.
the
Oh, it's a bonus action.
Flesh golem 10 feet away from you. The necromancer's in the next room. You see Grimdor busy slashing at him.
I want to know what my best options are in the room. Like if I can use the environment around me. Is there any way that I can use my insight to figure out anything?
No, insight is not for doing that. No, if you roll perception check, you lose your action.
Okay, let me figure out what to do because I have 1 hit point. Let me figure out if there's anything in the environment that can help me.
A healing potion on yourself might be a good idea. Because if you can't
Let's
convince
see
the
if there's
golem
any
to actually
healing
stop
potions.
attacking, then we might have to take it out.
Let's go. So I'll look for anything that will help me, including potions and anything like that. Perception?
Did you check your inventory? You
Perception
might have
check.
one.
I don't. I did check before.
Oh no.
Backpack,
I
bedroll,
mean, you roll
clothes,
your
guard.
inventory and you see a ring of the ram and you didn't use that.
What's the ring of? I don't know what these things
Open it
are.
and see. Okay. The ring has 3 charges. It regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. While wearing the ring, you can use an action to expend 1 to 3 of its charges to attack one creature you see within 60 feet of you. The ring produces a spectral ram's head and makes its attack roll with +6 bonus. On a hit, for each charge you spend, the target takes 2d10 force damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. Alternatively, you can spend 1 to 3 of the ring's charges as an action to try and break an object you see within 50 feet, 60 feet of you that isn't being worn or carried. The ring makes a strength check with a +5 bonus for each charge you spend.
So is it a
Probably,
good
thank
idea to use it right now?
I mean, if you spend all charges, that's 60-10 damage. You'll probably be able to kill either the flesh golem or the the necromancer with it.
I'm gonna go for the necromancer. I'm gonna use all 3 charges. And if I die saving my friends from death.
Hmm.
So I'll do it. I'll
All
spend
right.
all 3
You
and
take
I'll attack.
you
Okay, I
take
used all 3.
half your speed to get up, and you aim the ring of the ram at the necromancer. Roll
Yes.
to
How
attack
do I do?
anything with a +7. So dart, sling, unarmed strike. Any of
Let's
those you can
go.
roll.
Let's go. 13 plus 7, 20.
Yes.
That's gonna
Or is
hit.
that
So roll. Let's see. 6d10 force damage.
6D?
10. Yeah.
6D.
So roll. Go to the dice box and then click
No.
that d10 6 times and then roll.
7. 10.
You're rolling one by one.
Oh my, how do I roll all 6 at the same time?
Click on
it
the
6
d10
times.
6 times. And
I
then click
oh
roll.
Yes, that's
oh I see.
dead. One clap from this ram, he's just going to be incinerated. He's going to be like just exploding like blood.
35. There we go.
It's just going to be like blood.
35.
How much?
35.
Yeah, he's literally just going to be
35 points of damage as the necromancer
So,
was pushed back
what is
by
it?
the telekinesis of Tirana, gets pushed back again, but against the wall, and he just gets splattered across the wall on the other
Blood
side.
Well,
splatter.
you
Yeah.
can't ask him any more questions.
Well, there goes my questioning.
I came back from the dead.
Well, yeah,
Into
Wally
the
was dead, so he had no idea you were questioning him. He was
I
just
wasn't.
killing
I was
things.
wanting to. Oh well, dead necromancer there.
He
So,
just came
the
back and he's like,
necromancer.
I killed the thing that killed me.
The flesh golem, seeing that you killed its master, is going to attack you, Wally.
Oh no! I thought you was your enemy.
12 to
was
hit.
so-
Does a 12 hit?
No,
No.
actually.
8. Does 18 hit?
No.
Just
No,
under.
it misses
Yes, you were
twice.
so lucky.
Do the dungeon. I am
Grundor,
saved.
the necromancer, just flew away from you twice and then got splattered across the wall. What are you doing?
Meh. Well,
I don't think we can
I
do the
guess
golem now.
I guess since the golem is not going to change its mind, we may as well just take it out. So I will attack the golem with my Mace of Disruption and my short sword. So let's go Mace of Disruption first. 12.
12 hits. Roll for damage.
7.
7 points. Okay.
Short sword. 24.
That certainly hits.
9 damage.
Nice. Yeah, the flesh golem, bits and pieces of it is starting to fall off now. It's lost an arm. Tirana.
Gonna hit it with my blunderbuss.
Use, oh wait, no,
Bust
don't use a
tab.
flamethrower. Forget we're in a room
Roll
full
for
of
attack.
cats and dogs.
19.
That's
Wow.
gonna hit. Roll for damage.
6.
Okay, it's still up. Anything else?
Push into the fire again.
Suppose you can try and shove it if you like.
Nah.
Shame. Kez wants it to die with dignity.
Yeah.
Wally. What do you
Use your
do?
ring.
No, he's used all the charge on the ring.
Really? Already? I thought it had 3 charges.
Yeah, he used all 3 to do 60.
Guys, I want.
And-
Is there any way that I can light the whole room on fire? 'Cause I'm immune.
You're gonna
No.
kill the animals in there, dude. So you know what? If you do,
There's animals?
I will run you through with my sword.
I thought it was just the monster. I didn't even know there's animals in that room.
Now I will run you through with my
Okay.
sword if you try that shit.
Um, let's see. I want to actually heal myself, so I want to look. I actually want to search the necromancer's body. What two of them are busy, like the remains of his. What's happening in
There's
his
not much
remains.
left of
There
him.
aren't any
Just,
remains. He was
just
splattered.
still in combat. What are
You
you
can't
doing?
go and search when you're in combat, dude. It doesn't work like
Yeah.
that.
And you're next to
Okay.
the golem. If you move away from the golem, it'll try and attack you.
You're gonna have to fight, dude, with that one hit point.
Yeah. It's your
Unless
one hit
you
point
can try
versus the flesh
your
golem's 6 hit points.
unless your charisma is pretty good and you can try and convince him that we're friends. I
My
don't know.
charisma is like on zero, so I don't have any
It's
good
better than my
charisma.
charisma. My charisma is
Uh,
-1.
um, he's scared of fire. Can I light my fists on fire?
Dude, you're not Liu
I
Kang.
think
Apparently, I
can.
can. Right? I
Yeah, you
can light
can
my fists on
cast produce flame as a
fire.
cantrip and light your fists on fire.
Oh wow,
Let's
really?
do that.
He is Liu Kang.
14, 18. I got 18. What else can I do?
It's gonna get some fire
18.
damage on him.
18 for what?
For the self-produced flame.
You didn't need to roll for that. It just happens.
Oh,
It just
how much
happens.
would that do?
So roll for an attack, dude.
But if you want to attack,
Okay, so
then you
my
have to roll.
okay, so then my what do I do? Do I roll the 2d8
I thought you were
damage
trying
to
to
hit him?
intimidate him. You're trying to intimidate him. It's
Okay,
fine.
yes, let's intimidate
Then
him away from me.
roll the
By any first.
intimidation check with advantage.
Yeah, because now you've got flames on you.
God damn it!
Oh,
6,
come on.
really?
He looks at you and the
6 with
flames,
advantage.
Really?
the flames
Oh my god!
put
What
petal
flames
out.
on?
The flames
How
peter
small are
out on
these
his
flames
fist,
on
and he's
my
like,
hands?
ah!
Yeah, you just lit 2 candles out of your thumb, and you're just standing there.
Oh man!
And then you hear in the background, you hear the golem going,
Well, the golem is not that fond of fire, so it's going to turn away from a Wally and try and attack Tirana.
You are the closest.
10 doesn't hit.
I don't have anything that I can do.
9 doesn't hit. But it did move out of range of a Wally, so you get to roll an attack of opportunity.
Me.
Why don't you?
No, one.
Me, attack of opportunity. So I should
Yeah.
roll an unarmed strike. Okay,
Yeah.
let's do that. That is 6, 18.
It's going to hit. Roll for damage.
5.
It has
Pink.
6 hit points, so it now has 1
It's a
hit point
kill.
left.
It has 1 hit point
Really?
left.
Grundo.
Really?
Yeah, you're
Is it-
just prolonging this Wally.
Oh my god.
It's got
Grundo.
1 hit point left, really?
Maybe
flesh-
Dungeons and Dragons isn't my
The flesh golem is
strongest case.
just barely standing. It's on its knee.
Okay, you
it's
know what?
lost
I'm,
an
I'm going
arm.
to I'm going to I'm gonna do an unarmed strike.
All right, roll for attack.
13.
That's gonna hit. Yeah. Roll for damage.
Okay. And as I run up to him, okay, it's 5, so he's down. But as I run up to him, I'll stop right in front of him and I go, Book!
You run up to the flesh golem, get close, and just tap him on the forehead, and he just falls over into the brazier and catches on fire. And
Because I'm a
begins
dick.
And with that, you guys have defeated the necromantic flesh golem conspiracy. guys release all of the animals. At least you tell the guards that they should find the owners. You take little Nico back to whatever her name was.
Wally can take his injured self to Lucy and ask her to take care
Yeah.
of him.
While he takes himself to the nurses and gets nursed back to
Oh,
health.
Here we go. And
You
I
guys
finally
get
become extremely charming, and Lucy falls in love with me. I don't know
roll
what I
roll a
say, but
roll a charisma check.
please, please. 15. Is it high?
Oh,
Lucy, does Lucy fall in love with me?
Lucy is open to the idea of becoming your girlfriend.
Okay.
yay! So the story has more than
Okay.
one happy ending.
I survive the
So
necromancer and the golem. And I made a
you guys report
girlfriend.
to the city, get everything known, return the pets to their owners, um, notify the families and friends of wherever missing bodies were. Probably some of them might have been down here. The rest of them were probably part of the fresh golem.
Yeah.
Um, and eventually head back to the university with news that you've solved the crime. And that's the end of the session. Good game, guys.
Yay!
Save the animals.
Save the
Yay!
animals. And you can save the animals at home
By
by donating to
donating.
the SPCA via the link in the chat.
Yes. Do that.
Yeah.
Charity.
Kez is pointing. He's pointing at lots of things there.
Pointing this way because
Okay.
the goal bar is there, and I'm pointing down because the donation link is down there.
Okay.
Yes, it is down.
That way.
Down. All right, that's it for me, guys. It was a fun session.
Yeah.
Went a bit
Thank
longer
you.
than I expected, but
Sorry.
it was fun.
Blame a Wally and his
It was a Wally's fault, yeah.
yeah, and his
For
like
sure, 100% it was Ian's fault.
yeah. His showmanship, that's
Well,
it.
okay. I was new. I was new to it, so I didn't know that you can roll low numbers all the time.
The dice
Oh
is
my
not
god,
always
I
your
suck
friend.
at this game so bad. How do I roll every single roll? At
That's
least at
luck,
the
dude.
last roll, I saved this. On the last few rolls, I saved. I
did.
saved myself. That was fun.
Yeah, at least. But yeah, it's the rolling is all about luck, dude, unfortunately. This is the way it is.
That was fun.
Twas.
And I got a girlfriend.
You guys are really
Oh
good
my
at
god.
investigating. You managed to find all of the information from everybody in the town, every single thing. There was nothing else I could
Yay!
tell you.
Yeah, we're that's also why I didn't go into the mine. I didn't think it was necessary. but
Yeah,
but
I mean,
we're,
there are
we're pretty
dangerous
good
things
at
down there.
yeah, bit more XP, but still. We're pretty good at the whole investigate thing. I mean, you know, if you're playing enough MMOs, or not MMOs, you're playing enough RPGs, you get used to investigate. The more
Not
you
just
know.
run into the ruins by yourself.
Yeah, not just Leroy Jenkins.
Wally likes to split the party.
Yeah,
But
he
Wally's
constantly
going
did.
solo all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like
Alex
I
in the
don't
chat
know.
is
I
like,
don't even know. I was just checking out what's going on. Like,
Alex in the
I don't
chat
know.
is like, the dice have their own agenda.
yeah, yeah. No, and he's like
You have
yeah,
plans and the dice have their other plan.
exactly. And he's like, yeah, no, I'll go in. He's like that idiot from the Big Bang Theory that ran in. I'm coming, Santa.
Oh, Kutrapali.
That's it. Yes, that idiot who goes running into battle and dies in the first freaking second that he's in the game. It's like, ah, you are so clever, moron.
Well, you guys made it. And it's another necromancer that you can mark off your list.
Well, this one can't come back to life. He's literally been splattered onto a wall.
Oh, yeah. No. This guy's
Where is
not
he?
coming
Over
back.
there, up there, and up there.
Yeah, there's a little bit of him there. There's a little bit of him right there.
I think I got some of him on my boot when I was walking out too.
Just for safe measure, you get a Wally to burn him with produce flame.
He lights his thumbs again.
Yeah, his lighter attack. Yeah.
Oh
That was
yeah,
good. That was fun.
it
How are
was.
you
I got
guys
some
doing
final blows
the
in,
end
which is
thing?
cool.
Do we have to get off the call for you guys? to
No,
do your
I
ending?
think we'll just do it now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think anyone else is even on.
No, I think
I
everyone
have.
else.
Well,
Hey, Adish.
901
What
the
about you,
gamer
Liam?
is.
Awesome that you came.
Toast is. Gork is online. There's a whole bunch of people that are
Let's
online.
ask.
We can always just move to chit chat if you want to.
I'm easy.
That would mean I have to move the chat though. So, what do you guys want? You want to move to chit chat so that other people can join, if they want to.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Don't
Then
mind.
we'll move off to chit chat. See you there, guys.
See you. Are we ending stream or saying on?
We're moving over to the chit chat part down in the at the bottom.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Let's just-
See you all down there. Sorry, guys. This won't take too long. I'm just busy sorting. Oh, wait, they can't hear anything anyway. Oh, they can. This won't take too long, guys. I'm just sorting this out. Just give me 1 second so I can get capture properly. Oopsie, wrong one. Ooh, you don't want to see that. You don't have to see that. What you have to see is that. Here we go. Shit, shat.
Hey, back again.
Ew.
Hey, chicken. What's up?
Whoa. Okay, we got to
Good,
decrease the size
good.
of the screen.
Daylight come and we wanna go home.
I missed that song.
How do I
Are you
increase the
guys
size of this?
starting right away, or are you using some time?
We'll give some time in case anyone else wants to come in.
I just wanna go stretch my legs for a bit.
Angel,
I'll be back.
I've got a problem. My face is hidden by this thing here, and I can't get it loose, which is annoying. I tried the alt stretch. Oh wait, there we go. Never mind. I fixed it. Muni warini.
Hello, hello, hello.
Good
Hey, G.
evening. How you, boo?
Good evening.
Hello.
I might not be
Hello.
able to pop on for too long, but I just wanted to come in and say hi.
Morning. Evening.
Evening.
Afternoon.
Merry time zones.
Yeah, well,
Many time
actually.
We got past our 500 mark.
I am so happy
Yeah.
about that.
That is amazing.
Yeah, we actually got it right. It was quite awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It was quite wicked.
I know this face. Hi, face. I love that face. It's a wonderful
Where's
face.
your face?
Load shedding, I think.
Oh.
No,
I'm literally just hanging out in the
Bloody
dark on my
Escom.
phone.
Bloody Escom.
Yeah.
a random background. It's okay. It's okay.
That's okay, Zulu.
Ah,
Yes,
you
it's
okay.
okay.
Yeah. Don't show me on stream. On stream, I'm a bad guy. Don't show me on stream.
You already are on stream, dude. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Hey, hello everyone on stream.
Hey, hello, what's up?
We're just waiting for a few more people.
Yeah. Chicken
Guys, This
wingers.
is our last day, guys. I'm very proud of everyone who has done the stream, guys.
Yeah, we're
I'm
very
really
proud of everyone as well.
Yeah, right
I'm
now.
so tired though.
Shame.
I'm happy though, but I'm gonna have a good night's rest.
Yeah. You guys are
my-
amazing.
My back got broken today. Oh, yesterday. After
Ooh.
after the stream we had for Minecraft. Yo, my back got my back. Yo.
Oh.
Aw.
Jeez.
Why? What did you do?
901,
No,
where's
no,
your
I
face?
I played Apex for 3 hours and I got tired.
Oh, dude. Hey, 901, what's up?
901!
Yeah, we can see you, dude. We can
we
see
need
you.
Toast face.
Where's Toast?
Wait,
Toast, where are you?
I'm
Toast?
getting there. Hold on.
He says
JJ
so
said we
calmly.
can't see
Wait.
his face.
Cameras on, eh?
No, I think Toast isn't showing his face because he needs to wipe it first, like he said earlier.
He needs to wash his face.
Yeah, you know, he
Guys,
needs to wash his
guys.
face.
Yeah.
Toast,
I-
send camera.
back.
Hey, Toast.
Hey, the French Toast is here.
My electricity came back, so
Yay! We
I'm
can
just
see
having
JJ's
my PC.
face.
I'll start up my PC and switch to that.
Cool.
I'm confused on what just happened.
I think what I'm gonna do as well is I'm just gonna stop this stream and then I'm gonna restart another one. Just give me a second.
Okay,
It's not gonna affect you guys at
It's
all.
not gonna close the Discord.
I'm not giving. I'm just giving the love to you guys because
Yeah, me
you
too.
get
Actually.
put in my life.